We do have a drone inbound in our rear shortly after Saber brought us one.
Lieutenant Junior Superintendent Yui requesting permission to board.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Yui. Wow, we've suddenly gone from...
Harden reshields or front shields?
Status report.
Energy status grid.
Energy is getting pretty low, 186, however, 7 batteries remain.
It's Amber Saber. Helm turn bearing 240.
Say again?
Confirmed, Viper. Come and join up with Saber and refuel.
That was
Turn bearing
240.
240, please, and head for Saber. Avison, you will need to give, please, the helmsman detailed bearings. Mr. Yui,
Understood.
please take the comms and shuttle stations.
Tom Shulai.
Bearing 240, distance 21,000.
Going to 240.
Are we gonna go into fuel collection, sir?
Yep.
We will be doing this.
And
Have you explained to him how to do that?
When we get there, yes.
Viper, this is Saber. Move to our position.
Saber, this is Viper. We are on our way.
we seem to have no warp capability.
Warp is at 100%.
We're in reverse probably still.
Yes.
That would do it.
We do appear to be in reverse.
It's a classic. Believe me, until you run into a minefield, you won't be an experienced helmsman.
Okay, when we're next to Saber, I need you to stop, please. And we're going to engage fuel collectors, which means shields down and speed to, what is
Right
it,
here.
10 or less?
Stop.
Anyway,
The throttle setting is 10 to 49.
And I'm going to put us into silent running to gain a little extra power.
80% or 90% rule, Captain?
85.
Okay.
Don't know if we're going to
This
get
is Saber. Refuel as quickly as possible, then we're going to engage this Foxtrot group.
Okay, so Helm, turn us the same direction as Saber's pointing, but don't increase the speed, please.
Bearing
Very well.
311.
And have you reduced impulse down to below 40%?
I have.
What's it at?
Not seeing any energy yet, though. What worries me.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. I'm impatient. Give me my energy, damn it.
Science. Can we get a scan on RO4 behind
Yep,
us?
that's on my list.
What do we have in the tubes, please, again?
Scare and Defiler coming from rear. 15.
Again, what's in the tubes, please?
I made an error.
I recommend we rotate to engage.
Again, what's in the tubes, please?
Tubes, I have an EMPP shaft.
Okay, turn bearing 120, please, Helm.
120,
Saber, this is
Frequency
Viper.
Delta Delta.
Stay in fuel collectors.
Viper, go ahead.
Special.
We're planning to engage this Garayan first, if that's alright.
Negative, Viper. Come and prioritize the transport vessel that's currently attacking us.
Oh god, okay.
Target is low-vis, cloak, tractor, teleport, and
We're ignoring him, and we're going with Saber. Energy status, Greybeard.
Energy is 72%. 7 batteries remain.
Okay,
Very
we're gonna have to go and assist Saber.
Yep.
Warning,
Let's,
target closing is within 5,000.
Let's go,
We need to
let's
move
go.
now.
Warp
His
one,
shields
please.
are down there, so yes, direction 299.
Cadet, warp one.
Just
Engage.
weird.
Tractor
normalized.
range.
299? Aye.
I'd say we can at least EMP these boys. I see a lot of green shields.
I like that. I like that.
Let's wait and see
We
what
should group them first.
Unload the P-shot load. Oh no, you had an EMP, didn't you?
I already have. You want 2 EMPs?
We've used our nuke already.
Roger that.
I can do an EMP mine, sir.
We were not going to engage until Saber gives us a
Drone.
combat order.
Unloading P
Let
shaft.
them know we're waiting.
Lincer
How
inbound.
can we be of assistance? Go into a little reverse to maintain distance. No sense in being in their B marks if we're not hitting them.
Prepare to engage Romeo 04. It has tractor.
Permission
That
to
is
launch
bearing
EMP?
160.
Negative. Okay. Engage Romeo 04, please.
Bearing 180. Target is low-vis.
I'm coming about to 180.
Copy. Maneuver's hot.
Delta Delta.
Get me close.
Front shields down.
That sounds like a destroy.
One minute.
Full stop, please.
Viper
Can
will firing
confirm.
heavy ordnance into the hotel and Oscar fleets.
Oh my
Hold for
goodness.
Does
help,
that mean
and
you'd
now
like
you're
me to
telling
throw
us
some
to
as well,
stand here.
Saber?
Confirmed, Viper. Formation is Lambda.
I have no nuke, Saber. All I've got is mines to put through them.
Viper will switch to formation Sigma. Viper is lead.
Load mines, please. 2 of.
2 mines. Aye.
Tubes out.
Thanks, Andrew.
Sebastian, what we're going to do is we're going to go right through the middle of this grouping.
2
We're
complete.
going to drop 2 mines on this occasion. And Goom, I want you to make the drop calls rather than Sebastian, please.
And before you start the maneuver, let me know so I can boost shields so we'll take less damage.
This
Are
is
they
such a good
loaded?
heading.
So, I'm sorry, you're really soft, Captain.
Goom, are the mines loaded?
Yes.
Right, I want you to drop them. Helm is
Got
just
it.
going to fly us through. Helm, go
Perfect.
straight through this group. Dead ahead, please. And don't stop until you're out the other side.
Boost shields.
Warp 1. Just keep on trucking, baby.
Good judgment. Good judgment.
get out
One
here.
too many in
You're
one
doing your
spot.
drop.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn bearings 000, please.
I thought we were. I
Go
didn't
on.
realize there was a second group. My
French
apologies.
Full stop. Turn round, let's deal with the drones.
And coming to a full stop. And
Viper Lance is going to take on any enemies that are closing on our position, so we'll engage these inside the
High
nebula.
maneuver.
and coming about.
Maneuver complete.
Roger that. Is are we still in the same
Peak beams, please.
Saber?
Got it?
Confirmed, Saber's going to load up and get ready
Beams
to do a
complete.
run.
Thank you.
Load
Ew.
EMP, please.
Tubes hot.
What do you want in there?
62%. EMP.
I have 1 EMP loaded already. Good to do.
Viper,
Okay.
we're going to do an Echo 2 on the Kilo group. You're clear to engage the Juliet group.
Roger that. EMP on the Juliet group only, please. Fire when ready. If they're going to close on the Kilo group, do not fire because Saber's going to go through.
We need to get closer. I can't see nothing.
Bearing 180.
Saber, this is Viper.
Coming to 1
Go ahead.
We're going to fire an EMP into the Juliet group, just so you don't go through them.
Confirmed,
Fire
we'll
EMP.
stand clear of Juliet group.
We're gonna want to back away a little bit. I think we're in splash range.
Confirmed we are now in splash
Yeah.
range.
Let them. Okay, Helm, full stop. Let them go, and then Goom, fire when we're out of range.
full stop.
Had a better idea.
I think we're good now.
Clear.
EMP out.
As-
Target went cloaked. That could be bad.
Drone.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Okay. Engage Delta 2, please. Put us in reverse, Sebastian, same as before.
Agoom, sounds like you have the low vis bug. You'll have to cycle your console. Juliet 6-8, frequency Delta Delta. Shields equal. Front shields are down on target. Systems disabled.
Yeah, I don't have a P shotgun yet, but I'm loading 2. No need to boost though. We'll save them for the future targets.
Just Delta 2, please.
Yeah,
Goom.
I figured you'd
Delta
rather have
3.
beams boosted while we're in close.
Yep, that's why I'm okay with it.
Yeah, Goom, just Delta 2, not Delta 3, please.
Okay, no P shots. Got it.
Yeah.
Switching target frequency.
Delta Delta, good.
Delta I.
Be 36%. 8 batteries remain.
Convert 4, please.
Say again?
Drone.
Focus the transport.
4 converted.
Drone.
Energy 50%.
Good job.
Juliet 8-9 is Charlie Charlie.
Silence
Charlie,
prioritize
aye.
targets at will, please.
What was that?
Targets at will. Juliet 5-5, Delta Delta. Front shields down.
Told no P shocks though, right?
TSN Viper, this is Saber.
Go ahead.
Break off that combat, come join us hitting these transport ships. That's going to be our primary focus.
Roger that. Helm, break through this group, please. Science gives a bearing for Saber.
Aye,
can
we're
P-Shock
gonna
both
go
of these.
bearing 090.
090, aye.
Lowering shields.
Excellent. Rebuilding.
Viper, this is Saber.
Was that us or Lance?
Viper, I think he called
Go
for
ahead.
it.
Follow Saber.
Focus fire on transport vessels only.
Energy is 29%.
Transport vessels
180,
only.
Juliet.
Convert 3, please. 3 only. Leave 1 for emergencies. So, Sebastian, we're going to be engaging only the vessels with the square sides, the transport vessels, please. So not that one. Oscar 39 is the next one. Just to the right.
Ah, yep. Sorry,
No, it's fine.
low visibility.
Sorry, I had to boost your volume of computer, Captain.
You don't need to apologise. Right, we are engaging transport vessels only, please, again. Transport only.
Oscar 39.
We're not. Yeah, he's not close enough. So,
Charlie.
Charlie, if you need to turn faster, ask for high velocity turn.
Maneuver, please.
That'll do. Got it. Let me know when you're done.
Let's wait now. Sebastian's put in reverse.
And in full reverse.
Viper,
Okay,
we
we
need
need
to
to
target
target
your battle space.
I'm sorry, Saber, say again.
We're gonna come to engage our enemies.
See that?
We have 15% energy left.
Helm, get it out of there, please.
Why am I not shooting?
Helm, get it out of there, please.
Primary
Mainly
beams
because
are
of the fact
damaged.
your beams are
I'm
damaged
saying
by
Saber, this is
50%.
Viper. Helm, full stop.
Go ahead.
Coming to a full stop.
We need energy. We need damage control.
Go ahead.
Captain, be advised, there is a transport in the November fleet.
TSN Viper, this is Saber. Go ahead.
We need to retreat for rearm and repair. Well, refuel and repair.
Confirm. Drop back into Delta 5, Mark 3, and hold position there.
Science set course, please.
Aye.
You saw nothing, Greybeard.
Correct.
Distance 21,000.
Greybird, where are we at with the Damcons?
They're getting there and on their way.
Are we still at full complement?
Yes.
Awesome. I thought we might not be.
Yeah.
Keep going, Helm. Distance 10,000.
Very well.
Let me know when we're on site. I'll put us into silent running.
Yeah, Captain, be advised that I did
This
an
will probably
emergency
do.
conversion to keep us running. Oh, we're down to two batteries. Unloading P-shocks as well.
Okay, put it in grey mode, Greybeard. That's ironic.
Copy.
Engage FCS, please.
Reminder, there is a transport in the November fleet that is currently escaping. In
There's not
Echo
much
5.
we can do about that. Let's wait for them to get a little bit further, and then we'll taunt them. So, science comms, please work together to get ready to taunt it, but not yet.
Captain is unmarried.
Target designation?
Viper,
November
this is Saber.
3-6.
Go ahead.
November
Viper, I need
3-6
you to
unmarried.
Echo
Standing by.
5 engaged transports in that area.
Roger that,
There-
we're just in the middle of getting a comms tank on.
Helm, are we in fuel collectors?
We should be.
Lancer's intervening.
Greybird, are we getting fuel?
Not yet.
Marginally.
Ship is 100%. Well, 100%
What-
now. Shields are still
Looks like
very
we're
low.
at all stop. We need to be moving between 30
This
and
fleet captains
50%.
warships.
Aye.
We're all moving to engage November battle group. Primary focus
Yeah, we
is
send
the
that to
transport
Tom,
vessels.
please.
Yeah, for FPS, we have to be between 10 and 49. 30 tends to be somewhere in that 20-30 range tends to be the preferred sweet spot from those Helms officers. Sorry. We're gaining power cap.
Excellent.
The other ships have engaged. Will we abandon the taunt
There
procedure?
we go.
Let's make it easy for them. Do it anyway.
I'm going to disable silent running so I can rebuild our front shields a little bit. They're currently at 15%. Other than that, most everything is down.
November 5-3, Captain isn't married. That's another transport. Doesn't look like it has hard tango yet.
5-3 unmarried. Not successful.
Status Greybeard.
Energy is 63%, front shield's 24. Ship is
New
100.
contacts Delta 1.
A Goom drone.
Hang on.
Yeah, I see him. Do I have?
Yep, you got them now.
Cool.
You got beams now.
Yeah, I don't need like high beams. I just need beams.
Yeah.
Alrighty, watch it go. There we go.
Okay, we're at 85% if you want to start converting energy to
I don't know what you're
torpedo.
talking about. Looks like we're at 70%.
All ships form up on Sabre. Let's go.
Don't do that yet. Give us a little more energy.
How many torpedoes do we have?
I just made us. We have 6 at the moment.
So
Energy
hey,
is
them on Sabre,
86%.
please.
If we can wait like one more.
Science, give us a bearing, please.
230. Make that 250 for intercept course.
5-0.
Warp bomb.
Mind that fleet.
Active. Is that warp?
That's what one.
Greybeard?
Yes.
Normalize warp, please,
Warp.
Greybeard.
Oh. Then,
Say again?
Normalize warp, please.
It was.
Bearing now 260.
Oh, really? That seems very slow.
Yeah.
Now currently warp is boosted just to get us there in a hurry.
The Corellian reinforcements appear to be laying a minefield. Recommend expediting.
Okay, take us bearing 240 Mark 3.
240, Mark 3.
Warp 3, even not Mark 3.
Warp 3.
Change bearing to 260. 300
Yeah.
actually.
300.
The TSN Lancer, spinwits.
Full stop.
And into a full stop.
Nice little drive up the side there. Engage field collectors again, please, Sebastian.
Captain, I've been kind of stepping on your toes. I want to apologize. I'm probably still going to do it, but I'm aware I probably should be. So. Can we dock with the station? I'd love more ordinances.
So would I. Oh no, we're shutting down apparently.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, we didn't blow up this time.
Yay! Always a good time.
I performed 2 actions.
CIC-24 Flight Division. I count for 5 destroyed transports and at least 5 enemy fleets that have been engaged. Congratulations on a successful incursion.
Fleet captains, to all ships. Good job. You can debrief your crews and stand by for further orders.
Yeah, sorry about that, Yui. It's one of those things, I guess. So,
Welcome to comms.
well, yeah, exactly. Despite how we try and make it more interesting, desperately. I was only here for half of that, so Greybeard, have you got anything you want to say?
No, not really. Hey, any mission you can walk away from is a good mission.
I guess. Yeah, sometimes there was quite a lot of chatter, which made it hard to hear what Sabre was thinking, or even what the voices in my head were arguing about. So,
Well, usually the voices in your head have priority. I mean, they are
Usually.
inside. So.
but generally, yeah, good job. Well done, Sebastian. How did you find Helm?
Much easier this time. Is there a key to press for a full Full stop. Because at the
Space
moment,
bar.
space bar for...
Space twice.
If
Okay.
you're traveling at warp, the first space bar will take you out of warp.
And then,
The second space bar will take you to 0 impulse.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing. I didn't think to tell you that, and I actually it didn't occur to me to tell you that, so I can't say I forgot to.
My personal opinion is Helm's the hardest station, and you've done better than I've ever done. So, so well done for that. Are you just running on the one Artemis window?
I have another setup for for the long range screen, but it's not much use.
So, may I suggest next time try the science screen, because click on anything on there because that will annoy someone that's using it. But
Yeah.
it's slightly better because you get more definition to what things are. So try that.
Okay.
I don't really need to say anything, I think, to anyone else, because either you did very little UE, but you did it well, or you know what you're doing. So I think we'll leave it there, really.
I was having trouble hearing you, but I think I did fairly acceptable. I wanted to commend our cadet. Well done, Helms. It's definitely if you're not familiar with it, it can be quite tricky and stressful, especially when you're not getting very strict commands. But you did a wonderful job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, coming from me, that's a big compliment. But, so in like 2 years, when you've mastered Helm, give us a call. Are we sitting around for another sim, or are we moving?
We're awaiting orders.
Yep, Everson, I believe this is your assigned ship.
Negative. I'm a rotational officer right now.
Okay.
Nice try, Greybeard.
Yeah.
I
Good
see you trying
numbers.
to pass that XO.
Yeah.
So for the second mission, could be interesting because I'll be on CIC, but Raiden will be back and he's assigned to the ship. So you'll probably not be XO. You might be in command.
Oh no. Play that on me.
Here's the thing, though. Even if you were given command, as command, you can hand off command to someone else. You have the right to do so.
Behold the power of delegation.
I'm here strictly in oversight mode. Yes.
The only exception is is if you're given like a direct order to command the ship from like CIC and told not like that no one else can have it. You must specifically run command. Besides that, I believe you're always allowed to delegate.
Where's that there written there, Muga?
But
One of the unwritten rules. It's one of the unwritten rules.
Well, wait. With that you can always delegate, or the one about
That you must command if ordered to command.
No, I'm just thinking like if they're like we are requiring Greybeard, you're required to command this ship. And if it's worded in such a way like that, I would see it a little questionable to hand off. But if they're just like Greybeard, you're in command of Verizon. Sorry, I said Verizon. Of Viper, then he can say, well, okay, as captain, I'm going to hand command to Sebasti.
Oh, don't laugh. Sometimes that's a good final scenario to put the ensigns up.
I used to play in a smaller Artemis group, and the rule number 1 was first time playing, you captain the ship.
Exactly.
Because it is the fastest way. Again, you won't know the specifics of all the roles, but you'll very quickly realize what all the roles do on an overview. It's actually not as painful as you think.
Also, a really good crew doesn't really need a captain.
Point and click. Go take care of those guys. Okay.
We basically use them as a comms relay with the other ships.
So are we hanging here or going up to the...
I haven't been told yet.
Okay, I thought you went off to get directions.
No, I went off just to speak to Raiden about something.
Discord back and running. I have inappropriate messages to tell people.
Oh, bugger. I'm somehow not logged into my Twitch chat.
Glad to see you, though. Even though Horizon is
Can I refresh?
getting some percussive maintenance, it's good to see a fellow officer report.
Percussive maintenance. Why am I having the anvil chorus ringing?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Percussive maintenance is the
About now.
is IT slang
There
for
we go.
hitting it until it works. Normally, especially in the old days with monitors and printers, it worked quite well. I knew a guy that whenever his monitor would go funny, he'd lean back in his chair and sidekick his monitor. It worked for a while, and then it got progressively worse.
And then it needed a replacement, yeah.
It helped for a while, and then it got progressively worse.
Yeah, the more technical term is realigning the ions to reduce interference.
Percussive maintenance.
Yeah.
So Saber is still debriefing.
As is Lancer.
Would you like me to access their comnets?
So I was thinking when we come to the mission, Sebastian, if you don't mind, I'd like to probably put someone else on helm. And you can maybe take a station, because I know when we were talking earlier in the week, where you can learn a little bit more about how things work, if that makes sense.
Yep, sure.
Awesome.
Percussive maintenance, noun. The use of physical concussion such as knocks or taps in an attempt to make a malfunctioning device or person work.
Person.
Technical skills were limited to performing percussive maintenance, hitting malfunctioning equipment in the hope that it would then work. Pretty common in even the most upper level of IT.
I like that idea, you know. Well, call your IT department. No, I still have lumps on my head from the last time they were here.
Percussive maintenance, the only way to address PEBCAC.
I knew a guy back
Missile folks. Go.
I knew a guy in college who went by Lart.
Missile.
You were saying...
Send a goom to the head. You were saying you knew a guy.
He went by Lart.
L-A-R-T?
Yes. Loser attitude readjustment tool. Generally a 2x4 used to struck a user outside the head until their attitude improves.
This from the same line of thinking as the meetings will continue until morale improves.
Well, since we didn't have any time frame, I would say this is probably going to be at least 5 minutes if anybody needs to do a bio break or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's strictly a guess on my part.
We should all be getting up and performing a little bit of exercise because deep vein thrombosis.
Lart, latitude attitude readjustment tool, something in which a clueless person is struck.
You know what? I'm going to pop up here and do
See you
that.
soon.
So the mess hall conversation is recorded.
All right, I will be back in a moment, folks.
Copy.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm going to a Nerf war tomorrow. That'll be fun. Haven't been to one in quite a while.
Holy crap. Discord has just finally caught up with a message I sent to Starry 2 hours ago.
So, in other words, yes, I will look after the DO stuff before you beginning of shift.
Apparently there were issues with Google API.
Advantages of using TeamSpeak.
Having spent, 2.5 years working for Google, it's always Google's fault. While I was working for Google, we had a global GChat outage. I was in Europe at the time, and the person in charge of GChat happened to be traveling, had left his office and visiting an office in France. So like, okay, where's like Bob? We need Bob to like, start fixing shit. No. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna stop telling the story because I don't want to record the set. Another time.
Did you say I am your Bob now?
No, I will. I don't know how much of this I can.
Yeah.
What I mean, there's nothing like this is all super old and not confidential at this point, but the broad brunt of the story is basically the guy was traveling and was out to lunch with a bunch of people, and he didn't have a SIM card for the country he was visiting, and lots of people yelling and screaming, trying to find ways of getting a hold of people and getting things fixed. It was actually really, really interesting to watch. And we got it back online like about a half hour after like 7 a.m. New York time. So New York so the U.S. like vaguely noticed things were wrong, but not really. It hit the news slightly, but because it was mostly in Europe, no one really cared. Weird how that works.
Hey, I wasn't abandoned.
Should we tell him?
Please find your way to the closest airlock.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Should have expected as much.
I don't want to throw any spoilers, but I will say, if you are not watching The Mandalorian, it is definitely worth your time.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Not spoiling anything. Isn't Picard? Picard's got to be starting any day now, right?
Next month.
That's when
January. Nice.
January 23rd is when the first episode drops for Picard.
All right. Yeah, I will openly say I am very nervous. Just because the way that the current series have been going. I'm not saying they're bad. I actually enjoy Discovery. But I'm Discovery is not TNG. Yeah.
Well, duh.
Cover.
And I'm worried to see how they take something that is, dare I say, as beloved as Picard.
Yeah,
As a character
just
quite
don't
well.
expect TNG.
I expect it to be better than better.
That's optimism for you.
That's funny.
Most people hate me when I say this, but I wasn't actually that big of a fan of TNG.
When did you watch it originally, or did you watch it?
No, so I was low-key raised on TOS, so.
Okay, so what I will say is there is like a big thing in the community that like people that are fans of peoples that are huge fans of the original series don't like much else. It's a pretty common thing. I had never really seen a lot of Star Trek. My first kind of venture into Star Trek, honestly, was I'd seen the new movies, and then I had seen some Discovery, and ended up somebody had recommended. I wanted to watch the quote unquote good stuff, and I was told to start with TNG, and I really like TNG. I will say the movies are perfectly fine. They're not nearly as good, especially later on, where like it's clearly like 10 something years after the original, after TNG. Stuff like that wasn't as big of a fan, but it's still good.
Okay.
And then I was told to watch DS9, and I watched about 10 minutes of DS9 and said, no.
It gets better.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
But there's also this
DS9
huge
is my favorite
controversy.
series.
There's also, that's the thing though. People either love DS9, it's either the best thing in the universe, or it's just trash.
Not down for Babylon 5.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, I've heard Babylon 5 is basically a good version of DS9, but we'll see. I haven't even bothered with that.
It's worth
I
watching.
struggled with like season 4, but other than that, I enjoyed it a lot.
I will say, I know this is total blasphemy, but the Orville, especially season 2, is phenomenal, and part of the reason behind that is it's basically just more TNG, but it's really good. I mean, you got to get over the fact that there's like, you got to get over all that BS of it being a McFarlane show, but
Just heard through channel commanders. We are restarting in 2 minutes.
So what did I miss?
2 minutes.
Nothing. We're restarting in 2 minutes.
Talking about TMG, DS9, and I was trying to tell people that the Orville is awesome, and everyone's ignoring me.
Oh, actually, talking about the first mission.
It was a basically kill the transports, don't die, and then escape the sector.
I like the
With
minefield
no
that was
resupply.
being laid at the end there.
I don't know what that was all about. Oh, Ricardos, have you updated?
I did this morning, and then we started noticing all the problems.
Yeah, just to be sure, can you re-download the patch?
Alright.
Oh, that's something new. Orville will be switching to Hulu. That also means that the chances of us getting a fourth season is probably quite minimal. Although I feel that sci-fi shows do better on Hulu anyway, so maybe.
Alright, everyone please report to mission briefing room.
It seemed a short 2 minutes.
That's 2 minutes by my watch.
Is your watch connected to Discord?
No.
I saw everyone wanted down here. I presume we were asked to come down.
Yes.
No, we're just crashing the meeting.
We're inciting rebellion.
Fomenting, I believe, is the proper term.
So like a hot latte.
Lots of foam on it, yeah.
Fleet captain on deck.
Important people with pointy hats on deck.
Okay, been meeting with Oni, talking to the senior officers. Oni still haven't got together any additional mission details for us. So the key thing is going to be just waiting until they've finalised the details for our patrol through one of the neutral systems. Indications are that it's going to be through the Tilminra system. Until that time, we are going to be doing some more simulated exercises just to practice those fleet formations and things. The mission that we had earlier, where we were targeting specific ships within a fleet, was a good practice of fleet coordination, I think. We could use orders like being able to focus fire our primary targets as well. Just a quick reference for captains. Focus fire is to fire on the enemy ship that's targeted by the lead, so you got to look for where the lead's firing. And primary target is focusing on is targeting specifically specified types of ship, class of ship, or a designation of ship. So, for example, if you had a primary target are Corellian cruisers, for example, you'd only hit the Corellian cruisers. Whereas if it was primary target is Tango 6-9, then you'd only hit Tango 6-9. Does that make sense?
What?
Couple of other elements on combat formations. In fact, I'm sure captains can look up those combat formations themselves. Just very quick reference for crews. Those orders coming through from combat formations, you've got to make sure that the captains give authorization or additional orders. Those are the orders that you should be following. Raiden, you were going to run another simulation for us, is that correct?
So, just a second, hardware malfunction. I'll be with you shortly. Give me 10 seconds.
Right. Okay. Sebastian, I'm not sure what's happening with your comms as well. They seem to be coming through scrambled.
Batteries
not that I'm
grinding
aware
down
of.
rocks.
Yeah, so it sounds like you got the air conditioning going through your comms unit.
Interesting. I'll try and resolve something.
Alright. Raiden, are you alright if we get back to ships? Will you be able to
I lost my mic headphones, so it's very difficult now to talk. I'll try. So we are having a simulation prepared. It will be to remind the fleet about the combat tactics when fighting the Caltrons. So whenever you're ready, we will be practicing fleet movements against the Caltron forces.
I thought they were our friends now.
Everybody loves Caltrons.
Caltrons.
Alright.
I think I've got a dentist appointment. I've suddenly remembered.
Duty officer, let's get to ships before Jamel can leave.
Caltrons have feelings.
Aye, sir.
too.
All officers, please return to ships.
And TeamSpeak crashes. Oh my god. Oh, hell.
Connected.
Okay, there we go. It was threatening me with too many connections with the same identity.
Well, you're in command of the ship, so it's your ship now, or temporarily.
He appears to be AFK in the briefing room. He must have dozed off.
Oh, that's right. He was having the. It did sound like he was doing rock polishing. That's what I was trying to think of. He had a damn rock polisher.
Ah, yes, before TeamSpeak crashed on me, I wanted to ask if anyone could summarize what he was saying because the noise was way too distracting.
We're doing another sim. How's that for a summary?
There were some details in there about defining what lead is or some such.
Oh, yeah.
Fleet
maneuvers and, you know, what the fleet captain says and wait for orders, all that fun stuff.
Good,
At least that's what I got out of it.
Okay, so let's go with the people we had where we had them because this is another sim, and then we'll go from there. So, Great Bear, just check everyone's good to go, please.
Copy.
Unless you want to, I don't know, play with the traffic on the motorway.
I am certified for shuttle ops, including combat operations.
Okay, then Yui take science, Avison take comms, and shuttle. We'll swap it around like that for now.
Yeah, I know I'll never get to launch, but
Well, I'll give CIC a prod.
Thank you.
Great bid. Run a check and I'll be right back.
Copy that. Sebastian, you're back on helm.
Oh dear. Are we sure?
He said he wanted to continue, so hey, I'm gonna do a disconnect reconnect myself. Just cause.
Speaking of which, are my comms any better? Because apparently they were.
Yes. You were. Well, at least your light was flashing, indicating that it was you. That it sounded like you were running a rock grinder. But this is much clearer and better.
There we go.
So, Harrison, change your uniform if you would, please. Sebastian, you also. Goom, you're showing as at weapons. Huey, you're showing as at science. Okay. And give me a check on
Okay.
when you're ready.
Reporting launch cruiser ready to
Am
go.
I switching? Am I going inside?
You're back on weapons.
Wait, I am on weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, then why do I need to change my...
No, you don't. I said Everson and Sebasti, so good.
Oh, okay.
Get station check when ready. Starting with helm.
Helm ready and waiting.
Excellent. Weapons?
Weapons is ready. Does it make sense for me and you to switch since we're both on each other's primaries?
No, it's a sim.
Sorry, Yui. I'll blow things up just for you, my friend.
Dedicating this kill to the name of Yui. Okay, got it. Engineering is ready.
Weapons fingers are itchy.
That was a little odd. Ready to peer into unwanted windows.
Okay, and comm shuttle.
Comms and CAG is ready to yell in ears.
Excellent. Captain, the ship is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Viper, go ahead.
We are ready to mew once more, sir.
Confirm, Viper.
I really like that we are on a plane.
All ships are report ready. Simulation is ready to go.
Now that we're initiating, I'll be back in less than 30 seconds.
Does anyone else think that Agum just poured water all over his microphone?
I can hear why you would say that, yeah.
Agum?
I thought he said he'd be back, and then it sounded like something tipped over.
I'm just going to connect my thing just in case I need to kick him. Mr. Everson, please stand ready to take weapons if we find ourselves in a combat
Critical
situation.
flight division. Several Caltron units have been already spotted in this sector. Proceed and eliminate any and every Caltron encountered.
Weapons appears to be occupado.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait a minute. I can kick him if he doesn't return.
No, I told you I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay, awesome.
Whoops.
Contacts.
Helm, stay formed on Sabre, please.
Coming around.
Oops. Curious. They seem to be instantly double scanned.
Severe radiation source detected.
Mr. Yui, where's the radiation?
No detection on a particular location yet.
She got a system notification in comms.
Radiation detected.
The hell?
Severe radiation.
Ah, there we are. Bravo 4, Mark 6.
Ah, thank you. I see it now. It is.
Viper, this is Sabre.
Go ahead.
Viper, move to grid Delta 4, please.
Delta 4I. Head to Delta 4 Mark 5, please.
You need Bravo Bravo for the tertiary on point.
It's a tertiary, is it?
Aye.
Okay, let's engage in Delta 3, please.
Engage in Delta 3.
Target is a 4 and 1.
If you can, Sebasti, keep us out of his weapon arcs whilst he remains in ours by putting us in reverse.
Oh, you
if
need
that's
Delta
not
3
possible.
too.
What should I put in the tube, sir?
Well, an EMP is standard plus the P shock for the Delta 3, please.
Getting another severe radiation warning.
Avison, can you guide Sebastian if needs be?
I believe you're asking for Yui.
Target is dead ahead on bearing 050, range
Oh, my
target
apologies.
6.5.
My apologies. We switched
Visual
you over,
range.
didn't we?
We're going. What are we doing here?
Delta 3
The
moving.
order was Delta 3.
You want Bravo, aft shield 65 present.
Let me know what. Oh, get me a little closer. A little closer.
Beans, please, Mr. Greybeard.
Oh.
Copy.
High turn.
That's
Impact on target forward arc.
bloody quick.
Come to a full stop. Throw in reverse, actually.
18, 10, 3,
There we go.
shockable.
Science Delta 1.
Target down.
Good job.
Lowering shields.
Next nearest targets in Bravo 4.
Engage FCS.
Do you remember
New
how to do
contacts,
that?
new point of radiation, Delta 1 Mark 3.
Thank you.
Kilotrons.
Saber, this is Viper. Come in.
Viper, go ahead.
We've destroyed that contact. What are your orders?
Viper, move to spot TSN Saber.
Yui, course for Saber, please.
Course to Saber 315, Mark 41.
Mark, warp 2, please.
Station Okogonic. Shields dropped to 40%.
Should I load another P shock, sir?
Yes, please.
EMP P shock ready to go.
Oh, they've got a Senary.
New contacts down in Dog 1 and Dog 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those are Caltrons, I believe.
I assume we're
Hello.
engaging Saber's target, which is Bravo 35, Delta 3, please.
TSN Viper formation is Charlie. Focus
Charlie,
fire
Andy.
with TSN Saber.
Echo, echo. Enemy arcs are
Echo,
balanced,
echo.
133.
Can we get a scan on the new Tango in Alpha 2? I believe it's a Caltron.
We have bigger
Helm,
concerns.
dead ahead. Bravo 35, that's it.
Throw in reverse so that we stay in
No,
there we go.
because it was following Saber. Goon.
Caltrons disrespect Tango mechanics.
Oh, of course they do. It's closest, isn't it?
Confirmed.
Why aren't we engaging shots?
Shields up.
Oh, sorry.
Target shield 75.
CIC to 4 Flight Division, priority message, alert, simulation cancelled, report immediately to mission briefing room 1.
Confirm command, everyone to meet briefing room 1 immediately.
Go, go, go.
You said briefing room 1.
I also thought you said briefing room 1, but
I
We
said
did.
mission briefing room.
So
I
it's-
heard briefing room 1.
Alright, briefing room 1.
Yeah.
Rated in your sack.
I'm sorry, Isaac. It was a trick. It's in the heat of the moment. We have just received a distress call from a Krellian envoy en route to Ashia that was scheduled to arrive for a diplomatic meeting regarding the peace talks. The message we've received is very blurry, but it seems that they were ambushed en route somewhere in Kanta Sector 2. They are apparently clustered around Intaka Station in Kanta 2, and unidentified enemy forces are preparing for assault imminently. You are stationed currently in Ashia Command, so move quickly from Ashia 6 to Akanta 2 at your best speed, and move and protect the Krellian envoy and his convoy. Mission briefing end.
Alright. Let's get everyone to ships. Let's get going. Quick as
All
can.
officers return to ships.
Our ship's going to have to do this as we run, so whether your officers are ready or not, make sure your helmet is on so we can start moving.
We could have done all that through an all-chip whisper.
We could indeed, but not to worry. So let's get everyone back on their stations. They're supposed to be on straight away, the ones they were on previously, please.
Connected.
Hearing us in.
Sorry, say again, Yui.
Connected.
I'm ready and waiting.
Comm shuttle ready.
Is anyone not on and connected and live on the system?
I think I'm in. Am I switching to science though? What's going on?
Lagoon, a simple yes or
All
no
ships
would
form
suffice.
Saber.
Sebastian, are you on?
I'm
Boom your
on,
weapons.
Thank you very much. Stay formed on Saber, please.
Given the
Oh, there's all my
emergency
camera.
nature of things, I don't think we have time to change shares.
Right.
Loading EMP and P shot.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need maneuver there, engineer Helm.
No, that's good, thank you.
Catch up. Saber's going already.
Okay, Lagoon, sorry, what were you saying when I asked for the yes or no?
It's fine. We got it.
Okay.
I got an EMP and P shot in the tubes. All that
Thank
matters.
you.
I don't appear to have a shuttle operations menu.
Stand by.
There it is.
It should appear any second, Everson.
I've got it.
Excellent.
Now, what sector
All
was it
ships,
this
stand by.
ambassador was in? Recommend fuel collection while waiting. Energy is at 89%.
Direction of travel is the flagship's problem.
Yes.
Excellent.
This was a surprise.
Always
Looks like
good
we're
to stay
going for a
topped up.
5-line transition.
Yeah, from Ashia Command, we were supposed to go one spinward to get to the Acantha Gate.
I mean, it's a good job it's not a rush job or anything, isn't it?
Yeah. There she
We
was.
usually start out.
Are we heading for the gate, yes?
Yes, Acantha Gate.
Okay, cadets, try and skirt the nebula. Don't go into it, it will slow us down.
Set bearing 190, distance 49.
190, aye.
Stand by for a hard brake to 270 on my mark.
We authorized for higher warps.
I believe we are still in fleet formation, or intended to be.
We're way behind Saber.
That's alright. Lance has only just overtaken us. Are you alright for taking us towards
Mark.
the gate, or do you need bearings?
I am providing bearings.
Thank you.
You should have a straight shot. There may be one asteroid in the way.
Alright, who's gambling all my cash away?
Waha. Energy is 88%. Hey, it's on your bank. How could I not gamble it?
Signal located. Signal locked. Standing by for jump. My screen's all distorted.
Good job.
Follow the flagship.
Which direction now, Everson?
I did not hear which sector we're going to next.
2, isn't it?
For Sector 2, it is 1 coreward.
Roger that.
All ships continue course to Alpha 1 Mark 1.
Set course for Alpha 1 Mark 1, please.
It's bearing 330.
330, mark.
That will take us to Sector 1.
All ships Alpha 1 Mark 3.
There we go.
Alpha 1 Mark 3, just course 030.
Just in course 030I.
When we get to the edge, please engage FCS. I think Saber's in the middle of offloading the science officer for another one.
This might be my last mission, just because I'm in trouble.
I think FCS.
Say again, Agoon.
I might step down to the next mission.
Okay.
Energy is 82%, slowly gaining.
All ships hold position. Stand by.
Up.
Contacts.
Hostile contacts. Getting threats.
Lancer, this is Saber. Lancer, move into grid Charlie 3.
Nice to see Creighton's in light blue.
TSN Viper remain formed on TSN Saber.
Roger that.
Quite likely the result of peace talks.
Yeah, it's just weird, isn't it?
CIC to 4 Flight Division. The Krellian fleets you see nearby in Taka are the friendly Krellians of the diplomatic envoy.
They following our orders?
Viper, this is Saber.
Go ahead.
Combat formation will be Charlie. TSN Saber will take Tango.
Charlie, aye. Okay,
what
just
that means.
stop for a second.
2 drone cruisers in fleet.
Okay, keep moving again. It just means Saber gets a chance to get the Tango on them first.
I might have been a little over-eager with taunt.
Full stop. Saber, this is Viper. We may have hard Tango on this fleet. Helm turn bearing 180.
180I. Maneuver, please.
Viper, this is Saber.
Go ahead.
You did hear Saber was to take lead.
That's
Tango.
confirmed. However, I think the taunt had already been issued at that point.
Actually, Captain, can I step down now?
Confirm, Viper. Viper's got Tango.
Roger that. Right this second ago?
If it's possible.
Yeah, of course. So
Yui
please
on
take
weapons
science
and,
and comms, and Mr. Anderson, please
Viper, break
take
contact, move
weapons.
to defend CR982. We need
Roger
to keep
that.
the sense relays
Helm,
online. Lancer,
set course
break
048.
contact, move to drive enemies away from the sensor relay SB11.
User
You're moving into
disconnected
Bravo
from your
3.
channel.
Weapons
Okay.
online.
Oh, you're taking weapons, have
Science online.
Course laid in at 051. That's as close as I'm going to
Engage. We need to get there quickly, please. So let me confirm Yui's on weapons, is he?
That's correct.
Confirmed.
Ah, okay. Alright, that wasn't what I was expecting, but okay. Avison, I need you to
Pick up the science
actually
console.
belay that. So let's just engage this Leviathan, please. Foxtrot 55. If it's ignoring us, we'll go in Delta 3.
It is firing
Excellent.
drones.
Pete Beam
Multiple
Graveyard.
command ships.
Oh man, look at that in there.
Peace.
Ow.
Frequency echo.
Shields are 0.
What happened?
Con casualties.
We hit an asteroid.
Roger that. Drones.
Multiple command ships inbound.
Okay,
He's taking
helm,
too much
turn
damage.
bearing 340. Stat.
340.
Maneuver is 75, front shield is 75.
Okay,
front
or we
shield
can go
is
through the middle of the
0.
command ships.
More
Alternatively,
I have
damage.
actually. It won't.
CIC to
Full
full
stop.
flight
Turning.
division.
stop.
Well, right now your maneuver is down to 25%, so unless you tell me to boost it, it's going to be
Um,
very
Okay,
slow.
right, listen.
TSN Saber, the Corellian
Hey,
envoy
what we
has boarded Intaka Station,
EMP
and
for the
he's
commands.
offering his fleets
right, Pan-Astrid,
to
okay.
engage in the combat to join your forces. He's waiting for your advice.
Okay, helm, take us to Alpha 4 Mark 8.
Alpha 4 Mark 8 bearing 040.
040.
Saber, this is Viper.
Viper, go ahead.
The group closest to the comms relay are all command ships. We're retreating to repair damage we've taken.
Confirm, Viper. See if you can
Absolutely.
defend those
Get a tank on Papa.
platforms
Working on it.
as much as possible.
Roger that.
TSN Saber,
And it's Sky
the
Quebec
message
79,
was
please.
Corellian envoy is offering his battle fleet to join you in the combat. He has boarded Intaka Station to ensure his safety.
UE, load the nuke, please. We're going to fire to that command group eventually.
Pop successful.
Purging shot, preparing to
job.
load nuke.
Tube's hot. When you're done, so I can go back to building shields.
Naturally.
Working Romeo and Quebec next.
Nuke ready.
Building shields.
Yeah, Quebec's a priority, please.
Working.
It's like the old original series computer. Working.
Viper, this is Saber.
Go ahead.
Viper, have you got heavy ordnance?
We've got a nuke prep for the Foxtrot group.
Viper, can you engage Romeo and Quebec, keep them off our backs?
We're getting Tango on them now, roger that. What's the
Tangos are
situation?
TSN Saber is going to engage Foxtrot group with heavy ordnance.
Taunt mark
okay.
is successful. Seems to have delayed results.
Okay,
on
engage
Quebec
Romeo
and
6-3, please. Helm turn bearing 258.
Quebec is coming around. Romeo's
job.
coming around.
Going to 258.
Okay, let's cancel that for a minute. Let's stay here in FCS and give Greybeard more time to work.
Captain
Copy
Romeo
that.
and
Energy
Quebec
is
are both drone
97%.
cruisers. Recommend long-range engagement.
Do that. What would you like to do, Yui?
I'd like to load up a homing shock combo,
Go
get
for
one
it.
beam shot, and then destroy them outright. One after the other.
Yeah, let's do that.
Shields are hot. Front shields are up to 50%. Still damage to the front shields, but working on it.
Thank you. Where are you at for Damcons?
3 of 6, 2 of 6, 6 of 6.
Oh, grim, okay.
Torpedoes ready.
Building shields.
Fire when ready, Yui.
I'm going to need a single beam hit on Romeo 6-3, then I can deploy the ordnance, and they'll be gone instantly.
They're heading towards us, so don't move, please.
New contacts Alpha 1.
I'll just knock down their,
This is quite an incursion fleet, isn't it?
Ship is
More
100. Well, 100%. Shields are still building.
Avison, anything you see going for the relay or the sensor boy, please grab hold of them if you can. If you can't, you know.
We have a drone.
We'll have to maneuver to pull November and Oscar away, because otherwise, right now we'll just pull them straight towards it. Getting scans on them now.
Energy status, Greybeard.
Tanks are topped.
Good job.
CIC to TSN Saber, looks like you will have to relay this through us. We will relay the orders back. Understood, we will relay the request.
Put us in reverse, please, Sebastian.
We're in reverse. And now full reverse.
Okay, you can normalise. Okay, engage Quebec's. Oh, I don't like
Viper,
races.
this is Saber.
Go ahead.
Shields are hot for
Viper,
reload.
focus fire on Kryllian cruisers in this area.
Load ready.
Roger that. Okay,
Copy.
let's not go for Quebec right now unless... Yeah, okay. Helm, bring us bearing 230.
230I.
Avison,
lady?
I'd like you to navigate us round underneath the heavies so we can take the Kryllian Papa fleet from the rear, please.
Bearing 218.
Bearing 218I.
Viper, this is Saber.
Go ahead.
Viper, combat formation is Charlie.
Okay,
We're going to
cancel
engage
that.
Papa fleet.
He did
Roger
mention
that.
the Papa fleet. I think
Yeah,
he's
okay. Papa, let's engage Papa fleet. Come on, Helm, let's move. You were given a bearing, please.
So we're going back to that 218.
236 now.
I.
Engage Warp Bomb.
What one engaged?
My apologies, I'm used to Helms just engaging as soon as they're given a bearing. Papa 3-1 is our first target.
Scaring on radar, Alpha 2, Mark 4.
Thank you.
I'm adjust course 320.
320I.
000.
The slow rotation is changing the destination bearing. It will now be 030.
030I.
Sometimes it's best to come out of warp before making a turn.
Papa 02 is dead ahead. Please engage Delta 2.
Frequency Alpha Alpha, rear shields down.
I can shock him and just get him out.
Do that. Delta 3.
Shock away.
Next target, Papa 3-1.
Target acquired.
Delta Delta, front shields low.
Belay that, the command ship seems to have taken an interest in us. Helm, turn bearing 038, quick.
Turning 038.
Saber, this is Viper. We seem to have acquired the interest of the command ships.
Confirm, Viper. Try and ignore them and engage that Papa fleet.
Okay. Turn bearing 120.
120I.
And head for Saber's position, please.
Push away from that fleet, we'll take over immediate tango and try and lead them away.
Roger that. Roger that.
I assume
Whiskey
we're just
3
trying to
2
get
is
Helm,
distance from the
turn bearing
drones.
150, please.
Say again?
Turn bearing 150, please.
Coming about to 150.
Reading Thompson,
90%.
scaring
Form up on
radar.
Saber, please. We need to engage the group that they're engaged with.
That is bearing 180.
Viper Lancer, we're breaking off. We need to refuel.
Roger that. We'll try and deal with Papa.
Helm adjust to bearing 200.
Coming about to 200.
Targets will come into visual range in a few seconds.
Viper, report.
We're about to engage the Papa group.
Close to weapons range.
Closing to weapons range.
Commencing Delta 2 until
Alpha,
ordered
Alpha.
3.
Make that echo.
They're hot.
Drone.
And we got a couple drones coming up our tailpipes too.
And
but hey,
go in reverse, Sebastian, please. Greybeard, you may just need to boost the
Coming
shields.
back
for
into
those.
reverse.
Delta Delta on Papa 3-1.
Boost your shields.
eh,
Nice one,
Cleared on rear.
normalize.
back to beams.
Next target, Alpha Alpha. Front shields down. Scarring, coming in fast. Cloak, drones, anti-torp shield drain.
Roger
X-ray
that.
08.
Engage Delta 3.
Anti-torp on X-ray 08.
Oh, okay. Roger that.
Primary beam disabled, night shot.
He's not
Good
anti-torp
job.
if he has no beam.
Our shields are down, however, beams are boosted.
Get us out of there, Helm, please. You're in reverse.
Yeah, I'm out of it now.
Viper,
No,
report.
we're still going back. We're still going backwards.
No, we're not.
Oh. What's happened there?
Pop the clutch.
Is everyone else out?
Negative.
No, I'm happily
We are still in.
Oh, my screen's dropped. Greybeard, take over.
Copy.
Viper, we'll come into your position.
Judging by that, Saber wants us to focus down these Scarens with it.
Are either of you scarred with
Saber
anti-mine?
Negative, that's wrong call signs.
Yeah, besides, friendly is in the area. Just keep him tagging us. Let them take care of him. Till he turns to them, and then we can move in and beam him. Tag teaming.
Yep, keep leading them off.
Viper, can you
their
cope
attention is
with
lit.
Whiskey 3-2?
Whiskey 3-2.
Right, I'm back in.
Frequency Alpha Alpha on Whiskey 3-2.
Alpha Alpha I, we're still
anti-torque
low on
shield
shields.
drain.
We have 2 shocks remaining. I'm going to hold on to those.
He's not anti-mine, is he?
Negative. His
Because we
rear
have him
shields
far
are
enough away. Let's go ahead and do it to it. Tubes are boosted if you need to load a mine. Keep him behind us.
Aye, loading mine. I'll maintain a steady bearing and let the target close.
Out of our beam arc. Keep us out of
Engage.
his beam arc.
Nice work.
Target destroyed
Very nice
outright.
work. Engage FCS, please.
Recommend basing up,
Engaging
actually,
FCS.
if we have a base handy.
Comms relay, imminent threat from Sierra Group.
Get Tango if you
Cannot
can, please.
taunt. Out of range.
Viper, report.
Energy status.
Energy is 38%, 7 batteries remain.
Roger that.
Viper, your target will be Sierra Group in Group Bravo 3.
Roger that.
Got taunt on Sierra.
Thank you very much.
There may
What
be
we're looking
drone
at?
cruisers in that group. The sensor
rubbish.
buoy may still be in danger.
Definitely drones in that.
Let's load an Omega 3 then, shall we?
Understood. Omega 3 loading.
Why aren't they turning towards us?
Sierra Group has.
CIC to 4 Flight Division.
Captain, are you viewing the right ship?
TSN Saber,
yeah, I
the
believe so.
Krellian envoy is
Oh,
reporting
they're
one
going
of
past
the
it, okay.
Krellian cruisers has taken heavy damage, and there is still some crew on board. They require medical assistance and escort back to Intaka station for recovery.
Status, Greybeard.
Energy is 82%, building shields.
Okay, let's go and play with Sierra Group. Helm, engage bearing 270. Warp 1.
7, warp 1, aye.
Range to target approximately 25k.
Thank you, weapons.
So why did my game client suddenly just quit back to the main screen and refuse to connect?
Artemis?
Hmm.
No, that was the reason.
So where was that ship that needed rescue anyways?
Okay,
That ship
Helm,
is
you see
in
this
Bravo
group dead
3.
ahead. I want you to find a circle round them, please.
These asteroids will inhibit any kind of Omega 3 unless very carefully placed.
Recommend we do not proceed towards that comms relay with drone cruisers.
Roger
in
that. Okay,
group.
let's change plan Helm. Let's turn bearing 060 or 050.
We're at 2050.
Our objective, Helm, is to lure this fleet away from the sensor buoy.
Whilst grouping them up as well for a nice blast of.
Christmas cheer.
Going straight 000 from here will group them decently.
Captain?
Yeah, let's do that then. Alison, will you load a sensor point into the shuttle just in case, please?
Aye.
We're losing Tango.
Lost Tango.
Helm, quick, 10 bearing 180, please.
We're at 180. Maneuver, please.
Understood, thank you.
We need to get close to the ships and hit a couple
Finish
of them,
maneuver.
hit one of them really quickly, and hopefully they'll turn back to faces again.
Close on
Just get in
weapons
there.
target, fire one shot, then veer back 000.
Correct.
Weapons target is to your starboard side.
Regained taunt on Sierra team.
Okay, 10
Maneuver,
bearing
please.
000, please.
We need hard
Got it.
about.
That's it, nicely done.
Hallway damage only.
Omega 3 is
Sensitive
away.
reloaded.
Loading shock follow-up.
Yeah, go for it.
Tubes hot.
Sierra 2-1 still has front shields. Do not fire. Sierra 5-2, no front shields. 8-2, no front shields. 5-1, no front shields.
We're drawing
How many
shots.
mines do we have?
1 mine remaining.
Okay, feel free to drop it in the faces of these three.
Want to use a mine for 3 Kralians?
Oh, well, you know. If you don't
Recommend
want to,
setting
we'll engage
bearing
Delta 2.
110 first to group them more.
Okay, Helm, get a bit of speed on, please. Spin round to 180, and we'll engage them in reverse in Delta 2.
Okay, so what bearing, sorry?
Get a bit of speed ahead, spin round to 180, and then we'll engage them in reverse when they reach us.
You have enough distance there.
We're out, and we're coming about to 180 maneuver, please.
Got it.
Yep. And then close on target slow.
Stages maneuver.
So yeah, close on the targets, and then when
Viper,
they're in
see if
range,
you
go
can
to it.
destroy that Sierra group as quickly as possible.
ASAP will do. Delta 3.
Refreshing taunt on Sierra just in case.
Close to just near weapons range, but not quite, then kick it in reverse.
Echo.
Going
Echo.
manual.
Engage reverse.
Drone.
Manual again.
Another drone.
CIC to TSN Saber. Grand resupply
Target
ship
country
has
down.
entered the area if you are in need of heavy ordnance.
Drone. Sierra 2-1 rear shields down. Delta Delta.
Understood.
Three 8 Echo Echo. Front shield slow. Drone. Drone.
Is target directly ahead of us, the drone cruiser?
Drone.
Yes.
That explains
Yes,
that.
I'm not seeing it on visual. Destroyed. Sierra 5-1, Delta Delta, front shield slow.
Energy status graveyard.
Recommend full hog 300%.
38%.
Convert. How many do we have remaining?
Bravo.
We have 4 torps in total.
Convert 2, please.
Close to range.
Disables on target. She's going down. Local area clear, no imminent threat to comms relay after this Sierra 2-7.
Roger that. Engage FCS.
Engaging FCS.
Never did get around to those conversions. We're now at 27%.
Roger that.
Viper, move to Intaka Station, regroup there.
Will do.
We can easily get there on this energy.
Yep. Set
Bearing
course, please.
196, 64k.
Avoid the nebula.
That's probably the
No.
better call.
Avoid nebula is 266.
Thank you.
Coming about to 266. And setting warp 1.
On mark, break to 145.
Aye.
145?
On mark after we get far enough around. While at warp, I imagine the turn arc will eventually align us more or less there.
Okay.
I'm planning ahead for warp turn.
Hmm.
Just told him to drop out of warp to do.
Although I might be a bit used to Lancer. Alright, mark. And adjust that to 174.
Adjusting to 174.
Give Warp a bit of a boost, Greybeard, will you?
Mind the edge of that nebula.
Recommend increase to warp 3 for the next 40K.
Yeah, let's do that as well.
Okay, warp is boosted, so give this guy
Range
a
to
heads
target
up when we
35.
get
30.
Adjust.
Greybeard,
25.
normalize.
Drop the boost.
170.
Drop to
Copy.
warp 1. Adjust to 190. Visual range.
Get it so that number under the station is 600, and then you can hit the R to request dock. Sorry, force a habit.
There we go. We should now have docked.
We are in tractor beam.
Excellent.
They have no nukes, 10 mines, 14 EMPs, no shocks.
Helpful.
Get them to build nukes, will you, just in case?
Aye aye.
They're boosted if you need them, science. Gaining energy. Con teams report.
Weapons engineering, report when your stations are ready to go, please.
Copy.
Helm turn is bearing 022.
Looks like we're not getting any shocks.
Going about
Magazines as full as it's going to
022.
get.
Tanks are topped.
Roger that. Saber, this is Viper.
Go ahead.
We are ready for your next orders.
Viper, we need you to join us.
On our way, what's the combat?
Bearing 027.
At
Make
the
that
minute,
030.
no idea, because they're taking all the heavy ordnance.
Lead
All right,
mines.
focus fire with TSN Saber.
Roger that. We're
Loading
loading
Echo 2.
mines. Helm full
Just
stop.
bearing 060.
Formation is Sigma. Saber is lead and going.
22. 060.
Okay, we're going
Puts
to
us
run.
next in line.
Yeah, we're next. Science pick a course.
Viper, you're clear to go.
This is going to be 000. Strike 005. 005.
005I.
Now 000.
Do you see the November group, Helm?
Just
I
take
see
us
it.
over this group
Go
directly
straight
ahead
through
of
them.
us.
Yeah.
Going straight through.
Arc left a bit.
Arcing left a bit.
We didn't get a good lineup.
No, we didn't. Let's try again.
Yeah, we're going for
Swing hard
mine
about.
deployment.
Coming hard about. Maneuver, please.
Got it.
We basically want to put the nose of our ship up their tail
All
as
ships
we fly by.
focus fire on November 06. That's November 06. How to
You're going to look for bearing 211 right now. Or
We're in visual range, bearing
210.
unnecessary.
210I.
That's looking better.
Just drop regardless, Huey, please. Thank you. Okay, engage November 06, Delta 3.
Coming about.
that
06.
seems like an odd time dilation effect. November 06, Alpha Alpha. Drone.
Out of arc. We should be
Let's not get
staying on
caught with this
November.
Foxtrot group, please.
Yeah, we're taking Tango on Fox.
Helm, form up a bit next to Saber, spin around and engage like they are, please.
Coming about to form up on Saber.
Saber just disengaged.
Or
Looks like we have hard tank.
Okay, helm, turn bearing 230.
coming about to 230.
And just lead them away gradually. The Lancer can do the damage from behind.
And leading away.
You, if you see any opportunity to fire anything, please do.
I'm
I don't
continuing
need
on
to
the
tell you
Delta
that, really,
3
do I?
order. I will reserve the last 2 homings as emergency batteries.
Thank you.
Foxtrot and Echo seem to be retreating out of the system. They're not responding to direct taunts. I've gotten responses, but the fleets haven't actually responded.
Interesting.
There's a secret code case in Charlie 3 Mark II.
We should ask Proteus's mothership to have them pick that up.
Fresh contacts, Alpha 1.
We still
All
got
ships
Tango.
focus fire on
Scaring.
November 19. That's November 19. Currently targeted on TSN Viper.
Scaring Enforcer and Defiler exiting Alpha 1.
November 19 is definitely still on us.
It is, isn't it?
Alright. Lancer now has the Tango. Swing us around.
Yep, swing
Maneuver.
round.
Maneuver,
000,
please.
let's engage November
Got it.
19, please, Delta 3.
Maneuver completed.
Close on target. Manual.
Echo, Echo.
Right
French ship's weaker.
past Lancer has Tango. Focus on the same shield arc as the Saber.
Roger that.
Target destroyed.
All ships drop back to Intaka Station.
Bearing, please.
Bearing is going to be 137, range 17k.
November 7-6 is not moved to retreat.
Forces appear to be rallying with the arrival of Scarens.
Oh, I see.
Good.
There are a pair of anti-mines, some cloaks in the mix. I didn't see any anti-torp, double checking.
Did you see any tractors?
Negative, no tractors.
Okay.
There's actually one with no specials, Echo 99.
Wow. Helm turner's bearing. What's that? 333, please.
Thanks for top. Ship is 100.
Back to 333.
I'm reading an undetonated mine, and although never mind, those Scaran are both anti-mine.
We're as topped up as we're gonna get.
I'm just waiting for follow up with Saber, please.
November 7-6 is primary target.
Lancer has the
Bravo,
Tango.
Bravo.
Coming up on TSN
Rear
Second.
weak.
This is Lancer, we have Tango.
Don't be afraid to give a bit of speed.
Delta
cadets,
5-3
just
seems to be making a beeline for Intaka. Should I get comms taunt?
Negative.
Saber has Tango.
Try to engage the rear.
From TSN Saber, ready P-Shock.
Turn to follow it, please.
Bearing 134.
P-Shock.
We have none.
Ah.
CIC to TSN Saber, Intaka station is under attack.
Like they're pulled off.
Yeah, as soon as they
Lancer
took
command and
fire.
control, I call bullshit on the Intaka.
Delta 5-3.
Recommend we close and
We have
engage
two.
Fox
Please.
2-6.
I didn't hear what Xavier said then. Xavier, this is Viper. Please repeat last.
Focus
Delta
fire
2.
on Delta 5-3.
Bravo, Bravo. Reshield's weaker.
Go in reverse, please.
Going back in reverse.
Peak impulse, please, Gravid.
Copy.
Massive disables on target.
Normalize.
Foxtrot 2-6, primary target Foxtrot 2-6.
Engage Foxtrot.
Frequency
2-6.
Alpha Alpha.
Direction.
Reshield's weak.
Alpha I.
Good bearing.
Current bearing, go.
Sorry,
Echo 9-9.
Echo, Echo.
Echo I. I'm going to come 240. That's counting for intercept.
What heavies do we have left, Yui?
2 mines.
Reshield's weaker.
Lancer, break formation and see if you can P-shock enemies in grid Delta 2 Mark 1.
Maneuver, please.
Target
Copy.
destroyed.
Cancel.
I have 2
Viper,
EMPs
hold
ready
position
for
on
the
Saber
cluster.
for now.
Targets are disappearing.
Confirmed. It appears that they are organizing a formal retreat. Some of their forces
All
did
ships.
pass through Bravo 1. Out of the system.
CIC for flight. It looks like the enemy command ships have overloaded their engines while trying to get to Intaka. They've almost self-destructed there.
That's
Bravo,
entertaining.
Bravo, front shield's weak.
Let's help them then.
Front weak.
Confirmed. Echo, Echo.
All ships formation is Charlie. Focus fire on Echo 2-4.
Front's collapsing.
Out of range.
Front down.
Target destroyed.
Intaka bearing 109.
Going back to 1-0.
Command, this is 4th light, area looks clear.
That's confirmed for flight. Please dock with Intaka station. It looks like there are no Krellian forces left in the area, so please pick up the Krellian envoy and move him back to Ashia Command in Ashia sector.
Confirmed.
That's going to be a long journey.
Command, we have 1 medical team still on one of the ships requesting that a ship is sent to pick them up.
Roger that. I see Perseus being en route to that rendezvous point.
That's confirmed. I was just going to ask the TSN convoys to go and pick it up, but Perseus has launched.
Roger that. Let's wait for the successful pickup, then we can take it to the automated systems.
We can do it faster. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Tanks are top. Ship is 100.
Still missing a nuke. No P-shocks.
Well, there's a spare mine out there if we need it.
I volunteer to pick it up.
I volunteered Perseus.
Away?
So I assume a Goom doesn't like Doom weapons then, is what I've taken from that primarily.
I wouldn't say that. Weapons is his secondary point of specialization. However, he really appreciates science. And he and I are very accustomed to working in the opposite roles. So
yeah, sure.
the prodigious flow of information he feeds me on weapons is something I uniquely appreciate.
Got it.
I'm sorry to
Normally,
let you down in that regard.
I would have seconded the idea of changing, but it was such a
that was
really sudden.
emergency. Get the hell out there and rescue that ambassador. Okay.
Yeah, my plan had actually been to swap a few people around actually, but that never happened. So never mind. There's another mission coming up. I'll be on CIC, so you got who knows dealing with you. Okay, so yeah, how did that go? I thought that went really well. Again, like Greybeard says, if you can walk away from it.
Have your crews gathered into the mission briefing room?
I
It's
think
a good thing. Sebastian, how do you feel now? You're getting a bit more to grips.
Well, I'm not crashing nearly so much, so.
I mean, I apologise because a few times I'm just saying things and expecting you to do it because Helm's officers usually, when told where to go, will just go, and you're expecting to be told to go and at what speed. So I apologise. I need to bear that in mind. But yeah, it's definitely improving there. So good job, thank you. And I want to say thanks to you, Ian Averson, for talking you through, and Greybeard, in fact, for talking you through the bits and pieces. That was good teamwork there. Thank you.
That was actually part of the feedback I was going to offer. The fact that Helm was receiving directions from half a dozen people simultaneously.
Yeah. So I was going to say there was good help, but there was also bad help, because there was good help where Greybeard would mention something about a combat maneuver or something like that, but then there were definitely multiple people offering bearings and things when really only Averson should be doing that. Ideally,
right.
Even I was doing it, and I try not to when we've got a science officer.
Some of that calls for a lot of Johnny on the spot prompt indicators, which perhaps one person cannot always be providing.
True. But it's a lot easier to listen out for one person's voice, I suppose.
Exactly. With that, I'm going to dive away and feed my doggy.
No problem. Thanks all. We have to report to the mission briefing room for probably, a debrief.
See you soon.
Alright, we're all here. The Krellian envoy was evidently under attack by one of the other Krellian factions. We managed to successfully defend it. It did send forces in support of us, but they went and engaged the biggest targets that they could find and died. There was also a few casualties in terms of TSN cruisers as well. So we'll be sending fleets into that area, auxiliary fleets, to try and salvage what they can. Lieutenant Junior Raiden, any more from your perspective?
Thank you, Fleet Captain. Well, basically, we have looked at the battle analysis, and so far we are very puzzled about the whereabouts of this battle. It looks like the hegemony thrown everything they had at the disposal, trying to kill this particular envoy. All we can surmise from the situation is that the envoy was scheduled to arrive according to a particular schedule we had officially available. So there seems to be some sort of a turmoil in the Krellian and the hegemony space. What we've also noticed was that no Arvonians were participating in this fight. We've seen a lot of Togos, we've seen some Scarans and Krellians as well. So our operatives will look into that. We will see what we can come up with. Looks like this is a very dire situation because we haven't seen such a large attack in a long while.
Yeah, it would seem the Avonians are still kind of honouring their neutral stance towards us without those relations. But whether that's true or not, we'll have to have a proper Oni analysis. Maybe the Avonians are simply not in the area.
Exactly. We do not have any information about that from our point of view at this moment, but we will see if we can figure out something through the diplomatic channels.
All right. Okay, duty officer. What we'll do is we'll stand down. What time are we on? Let's stand down to. How long do you think? 10 minutes.
10 minutes sound good?
10 minutes. All right, till 35 then.
Aye, sir. All officers stand down to galley for 10 minutes.
Okay, senior officers will be in the wardroom.
Galley ho.
Galley.
User disconnected from your channel.
DO and ADO, I would like to resign myself to OBS duty. At this point, I've been up for 31 hours.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, permission granted. Also, if you feel it necessary, permission granted for a nap.
You have 9 minutes.
Just a quick one, though.
Yeah, you get 10 minutes.
Yeah, power nap. By
I
the
don't
way,
think I'd get back up.
yeah. Now that would be a challenge. Get up after 10 minutes, and if you manage to, you can still go back to sleep, but you have a challenge accomplished.
I just really wanted to see what was on the new mod.
Oh, you should
I'm
simply...
not sure if I've
Beans are
shown
fun.
everything from the new mod, though.
I mean, I've also done a bit of data mining, so I was more looking to see it in practice.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I was playing anything out from the new mod, though.
Confirmed.
Well, maybe
Welcome back.
isolated tog of fleets, which wasn't the norm before, but that wasn't the last update. Anyway,
Yeah.
DO and ADO, I have lost my headset at the beginning of the shift, and I've been holding my headset by my hand for last 2 hours while on CICDT. I cannot do that while operating my normal missions. So requested permission to leave.
Permission granted, Mr. Aiden.
Thank you very much.
User
You're
disconnected
starting
from
to
your
suffer
channel.
something like a USN crew casualty cascade.
I mean, I can be pressed back into service. I just don't promise anything.
Nonsense. We put you on comms and we might have all of the Crodians start yawning. This could be a new form of weaponry.
I had cons
The
flying
infectious
left and
yawn.
right on that last
We
mission.
need to run that by R&D.
Speaking of the mod, I need to get the rest of what should have been in the mod up.
Oh, what was the first gate that we went through that was that isn't showing up properly on main screens?
Aisha?
I can't gate.
Which gate in which sector to where? And actually, let me get the website up.
Aisha into
Aisha
to Akanta? Yeah,
Yeah, I
Aisha
wanna
into
say that's right.
Akanta. That's the one that turns up just like
Aisha.
green.
I think it
That's
might just be like a
sector
nebula
5?
in that area.
That looks like the right map to me.
It's the one that's in the big
Is-
nebula with the minefields either side of it.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go and pull up the XML for that and see if I can figure out what's wrong.
Well, I think it's not a different XML. I think it's just a nebula creating some odd coloration
No,
effects on it.
it's transparent. It's 90% transparent.
It's 90% transparent and green. Oh, the only color that's rendering is dark green.
If they're meant to be having a cloaking device that sort of half kind of works, it might be as intended. But I suspect that's not what was intended.
I see Muga was also running on a 24-hour plus.
Yeah, he sounded like it. He usually does around this time.
Oh, I was on night shift last night, and I'm on to day shift tomorrow.
Hmm.
On the plus side, I get to drive big trucks. See, I was going to be on standby for night shift tonight, but then when I was said to the morning crew this morning, he says, "Oh yeah, I've told the night shift guy I'll be on standby," and he says, "Oh, so you free tomorrow, or you're free on Sunday?" Yeah. Do you want to do a run down south? Okay. I'm just wondering if they actually told the night shift guy that I was now doing a run tomorrow. I hope he doesn't phone me. Because otherwise he might phone me and wake me up.
Perhaps you could initiate that contact ahead of time?
Maybe. Although he's probably looked at the way it works, they set out all the keys for all the drivers who will be running in the morning, so he'll probably look at all the keys and names and see mine.
Oh god, the sandbox is so big. You wouldn't have thought searching for a camphor gate would result in so many things in it. There are only 64 matches for the exact names a camphor gate.
Is that all?
So, yeah. I'm trying to find where the gate itself is actually defined and not all of the other stuff in there. I see loads of things that set it rolling, but I can't see where it actually loads the thing that shows. Actually, maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's not having the art set at all. So maybe I should... No, there we go. Huh. That looks wrong. All the TSN gates use TSN gate. It uses marker, which I believe is the thing that is used to mark when the generic mesh that's used for marking pickups. So
I think it's used to create zombies, so maybe we should destroy it. The marker is evil, I tell you.
2-minute warning.
The other ones. No, that's
No, given the distinct lack of helmsmen, I might be able to still fly something. I can fly with my eyes closed, right?
Oh, he's helm a shuttle.
And that is time. All officers, please report to the mission briefing room.
Would it be a pain if I asked you to move me so I could keep typing a bug report?
Right. Duty officer, how many officers do we have currently active?
We lost a couple. We can still run 3 ships, but we won't have extra crew anymore. In fact, actually, we've lost more than a couple. We are down to 15. That's if Lieutenant Commander Ziff is returning.
You counting Avacyn as observing?
Oh, yeah, okay, in that case, we're dropping down another crew member, so we are...
I mean, Zephyr's on the command deck as well.
Possible we'll lose the commander of Lancer.
Right. In that case, taking out Ziff and Averson, we are down to 13, so 12 with one person on CIC.
Alright, who's running CIC? Was it Ziff?
Yeah.
Where's Ziff? Ziff's not back yet.
Ziff's the one that's missing.
And that would leave us 12.
Well, if Ziff's coming back in, that'll leave us 13. So I'd say continue with 3 ships, just have 2 of them with 4 crew member.
We may be losing the commander of Lancer.
Yep.
Oh, Commander Lancer?
He needs to be put on standby. Right, I'm thinking I might step back with Ziff on the command and control deck. That gives us 12 officers, 13 with potentially the captain of Lancer disappearing. Do those numbers work out?
If you're stepping away 2...
Yeah, that gives us 12 officers. Yeah, that works out fine. Let's run the Viper and Lancer. Gibbons, I need you to take command of the Viper.
Aye, sir.
We'll distribute the crew of the Sabre amongst those 2, which should give us 6 crew on each, and then 1 observer.
Aye, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I'll be on the command and control deck with... There he is. Lieutenant Commander Ziff.
Apologies for that.
Lieutenant Commander Ziff, are you alright if we run 2 ships? One will be commanded by Captain Jamel, unless he has to step away for other duties, and one will be captained by Lieutenant Commander Gibbons.
Of course, sir.
Gibbons, would you prefer the Sabre or the Viper?
Getting used to the new Saber's new fast firing beam, Saber would be a better choice.
Yeah, let's make it the Sabre and the Lancer deployment. So we'll redistribute the crew of the Viper.
Aye, sir. Are we getting a briefing before we go to ships or after?
Let's go to ships and then we'll give the briefing there. Lieutenant Commander Ziff, I'll see you on the command and control deck to discuss the finer details.
Right, do that.
Captain Jamel, I'll hand over to you and the duty officer.
Crews of the Sabre and Lancer, please return to ships.
I wonder if I wasn't paying enough attention. Looks like we have too many to launch only 2.
Let's see what happens when we put everyone onto the ships. Right. So we've got one. I'm on Lancer. Hang on, who's missing? Oh, we lost Zorian. Okay. Alright, I think we do actually have too many. Oh no, wait, Averson, you're here. No, we can run with, No wait, we've got 5 in the Saber already.
Give me 2 experienced personnel and I'll take out the scout.
Hang on, huh? Basti, are you alright with observing? Because we could take a 3rd ship out. Because we'd be at 13 crew. Hang on, let me go talk to Xavier.
I'm counting 12 here. Were you counting MCP under Lancer?
No. Wait. I'm getting confused here. Right. Okay. Yui, go to Lancer.
Looks like because you didn't come down with us right away. Welcome, Mr. Yui.
I stand welcomed. There still seems to be some confusion as to whether we will be launching a 3rd ship.
There was no mention of a 3rd ship.
No, there wasn't, until I brought it up after people moved ships.
Oh!
What you're saying is it's all your fault.
Exactly.
Right, why are we up to 8 now?
Because Viper
I'm being on Lancer.
Right. MCP and Averson are confusing me. Right, okay, we have 6 people per ship. Hopefully there's some comms shuttle action.
Okay, let's see. Mr. Reynolds, please take helm.
People are going to need to cycle their connection, I believe. I think in the mod update it's disabled Hermes. And I can go in how to fix that, but it doesn't matter past people need to manually disconnect and reconnect.
Done. We on weapons and we take over either science or comms or both?
We've got 6 acting officers. We're going to be fully crewed. Mr. Greybeard, would you take science?
Sure.
I will take comms. Mr. Yui, please take weapons.
Understood.
Do you want me?
Mr. Starry, remain on engineering, please.
Okay.
Let's run through station check. Helm.
Ready.
Weapons.
Your singular lonely tube is lubed.
Engineering.
Ready.
Science.
Ready.
Communications is ready. Sir, the ship is answering. All ready, it is yours.
Look at that.
I believe that puts you in fleet command.
For now.
For now. That's a good song from an ancient Earth musical called Avenue Q.
The only song I remember from Avenue Q is a song about the internet.
For Now is a good one as well.
No, there was another one. What was the other one? Everyone's a little bit racist.
Oh, yes.
Classics. Lancer, all ships? Yeah, all ships. Reporting and ready.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of Avenue Q before.
Not
TSN
PQ.
last from TSN Saber.
What?
All ships are ready.
Copy that, all ships. Lancer command and control, all ships have reported in. Avenue Q, it's I think it's the puppeteers from
It is not.
Lancer, that's confirmed. We read it loud and clear. Prepare for mission start.
They're like Muppets, but not.
Yeah, and I think some of the people that are in it have had jobs doing actual Muppets. You can hear the voices.
Well, the one
All
sounds a
ships,
lot like
this
Ernie.
is CIC. You are about to come out of automated systems at the Tilmara gate. We haven't been to Tilmara yet, so this is a chance for the Fourth Light to make a point of saying hi to the natives and letting them know that we're there. It is a neutral system, so please do not do anything to upset the current delicate diplomatic balance that exists. However, anything you come across, such as pirate activity in the sector, must be dealt with as per usual. CIC out.
So that's why they put me on this ship, so that I wouldn't have an abundance of heavy ordnance to throw around. It'd cause a bad impression if I were to pollute their system with a ton of radiation.
Okay, that's interesting minefield layout.
Right, so who's paying attention during the mission briefing room? The mission briefing.
I take one step backwards.
Right, which way are we going?
I don't even have stellar cartography for this system, so I don't know.
We could just go in a direction and see if they follow us.
Are right beside a camp the gate.
Hang on, Helm is looking up stellar cartography.
Where were we told to go?
To a new system.
If I can find a cancer. We're in Tom here now. Tomirna is not coming up on stellar cartography.
Linked.
Is this just...
You're currently in Sector 1.
Is it 1 of 1?
Contact at Marillis.
Negative, you're in Sector 1 of 8. It is a 4 by 2.
Car on the
TSN Lancer,
Fowler over
TSN
by
Sable.
the base.
Go ahead, Lancer.
Could you move to Sector Bravo 2 and intercept Scarin in the vicinity of the station, over?
Intercept Scarin in Bravo 5, correct?
Copy that.
You said Bravo 2 there, Captain.
That's scary. I was looking right at Bravo 4. More.
TSN Saber to Lancer, have we got permission to engage, or are we just literally probing?
Engage and destroy Delta 2-4.
Roger that.
Helm, we're waiting orders. Oh, it's that time of night.
Yeah. We've sent Saber to what's the advanced ambush is the term.
A greeting party with extreme prejudice. How's that?
Advanced ambush defined as chase them down.
Well, it's the sort of right. We think there's a trap up ahead. What do we do next? Well, we're going to spring the trap. So that was that one. Right. Expecting Scarins to sneak in at the behind somewhere, which they failed to do.
The only contact I'm reading on comms.
Echo 3 Mark 8.
Quick scan.
Pirate longbow, 1919 on shield, second scan underway.
Right, Helm, intercept. Echo
Intercept
3, 8.
Science, give me bearings because I'm going to visual navigation to avoid asteroids.
Copy that. It's direction 175, 37K.
You want him taunted?
Looks like you're doing good working through it.
No, leave him alone just now.
The ship is upgraded and the captain has
TSN
maintained
Saber
his
to
personal
answer.
appearance.
Go ahead.
Target destroyed, heading to Temeria. Welcome station.
Copy that. Once topped up, can you do a quick scout through the nebula? Make sure there's nothing lurking.
169 now.
Roger that, Lancer.
Eyes on.
7K. 5K should be on screen.
Right, so from here,
Easy.
where are we going?
Front shields down. Taking damage.
Target destroyed.
Right, quick dock with Sondu.
Sondu, aye.
Direction
Who's nav-
288, 13K.
Standing by.
Who's navigating cartography?
Observer. Where are you going?
Exo, where are we going?
Captain,
Anyone who's paying attention? Docking initiated. Docking complete. Topped off.
Friendly Kralians.
Are we going?
let me find out.
Lancer, this is CIC. Come in.
Go ahead, CIC.
Lancer, once you're happy with what's going on in this sector, continue to patrol through the rest of the system, whichever way you desire.
Copy that. What was the last thing he said? I didn't quite catch it.
Whichever way we desire, I think.
Whichever way we desire. Right, what sector are we in? Because I'm going to get cartography.
You're in Sector 1. You can either go trailing or rimward.
Which system, sorry?
Till Minra?
There should be a link in
There's a
chat
link
that's zoomed out for you.
Okay. Helm has navigation up.
We're in the upper left sector.
One of my viewers has a great idea. Roll a 360-sided die for a direction.
Hey.
I mean, Saber's gone
I
literally.
forgot there was a streamer in this.
Lancer, fourth flight. Let's move to the 5 line for transition.
Saber's literally gone the wrong way several times today, so we could just say we're following their lead.
Helm, set course for the 5 transition line.
Set course 5 transition
Recommend Charlie 5 Mark 5.
Oh,
That'll put us into
Well,
a
you just
clear
want to see him go through the
line of
asteroid.
sight. No, it'll
Another
get us a
viewer
line
may
of
be
sight that's
giving
good
us-
on the other side.
maybe giving us information. Someone is indicating Sector 1 with a link.
Although,
Let's go up a bit so we don't diagonal.
Echo 5 Mark 9 will be good too.
Yeah, we don't want to diagonal.
Well, if we
Yeah,
go to
keeping
the
it
right,
into the,
yeah.
the middle of the echo. Of Echo 5.
Transition.
Waiting for sensor update, and that was almost an asteroid hit.
Right, let's move to TSN Lancer, TSN Saber. I'll move us to the nebula, see if there's anything lurking.
Nebula eye.
Lancer, Saber.
Contacts.
Hey, you.
Oh, go ahead, Lancer.
We're going to go and have a look in the nebula, see if there's anything lurking. Check the stations, everything's okay.
Okay, roger that. Check the
Okay.
stations.
Loading MP.
Loading EMP.
They're already fairly well clumped up.
Does the blue cloud break us?
Kralian drone cruiser located.
Yes, we are being slowed to warp 1.
Right, EMP my target.
EMP away.
Gauge Echo, Golf 1-5, since he's off and he's lonesome. Delta 2, save the P-shots.
Drone coming, rear shield to 0.
Ow!
Drone.
Need more warning than that.
beam's going down to sustainable in a moment.
Helm, back us off a bit, try and use our range.
37%
Give me a boost
shields.
to impulse.
Boosted.
Drone.
Lancer to Saber, if all the stations checking, can you move to our position and engage the Charlie maneuver, please?
Front shield 2%, 40% energy.
Oh wait, now are we no meant to leave Corellians alone?
I don't know.
They're hostile though.
We've lost front shields.
Minor hull damage.
Drone.
Right, just back us off and act target. Let Saber come in.
Copy. Going full reverse.
Switching from beams to impulse for coolant.
We're Gamma 2, shut down the shields, recharge them.
27% energy. How much impulse boost do you need to not start hitting things?
130.
Okay, you get 130.
You can sustain that without coolant for a good long time.
In fact, you can probably drop it down to 120.
Okay.
Right, let's start moving towards Lashawa for a top off.
Lashawa. You can normalize impulse.
Yep. Contact Delta 1.
Direction 131. Scanning contacts.
25% energy.
Shallow Station, TSN Lancer, please stand by for docking.
Pirate Strongbow. Second scan.
You want me to get their attention to draw them away from Elnaya?
Yeah.
Give me intel on 7-3.
Copy that. 7-3. Captain is not familiar with Terran animals.
Tango confirmed Kilo 7-3. How about Mike? Looks like they're all separate here.
Mike 7-1. Mike 1-4 is a pirate brigantine. Second scan.
Front shield's recharged.
EMP replenished.
Full energy.
Tango Mike 1-4 confirmed.
Copy.
Ship is topped off, Captain.
Right, move towards the pirates.
I don't have Lima yet.
You want mine? There's a brig in there.
Yeah, mine.
Mine?
Getting second scan.
Mine?
Mine.
Mine.
Captain is
TSN
well
Lancer
maintained
from
for
Saber.
personal
Are
appearance.
you going for a
Tango
mine
and all
run?
3 confirmed, but they're not moving.
We are going to go for a mine run once they've dropped their fighters, over.
Roger that.
Mine is ready.
Right, so let's see if they'll spit out their fighters, then draw them through and turn it into an echo slash.
Understood.
Negatory
Or
on
we can
Kill the
crash.
fighters slash.
I just crashed.
Crash.
Joke's on you there,
were about to come up
Sheltari.
their
There is
tail.
no additional commentary.
Banana in their tailpipe?
Exactly.
Well, I can't say that, because this is additional commentary. And occasionally I say things to myself. But that's not the point.
Apparently.
Visualizing.
You're thinking d6
Wonder
times
why
d6
Hermes did
times
connect back in
d10?
properly there, but not before. Whatever.
All the things that I did the update, I didn't do the full install. So the only things that were in there were in the DAT folder.
But
Didn't affect
what surprise?
Nice.
But for whatever reason, I've had to disconnect, reconnect 3 times so far, which is the exact thing that Hermes is meant to. What the hell is going on with mining op station? It's rotating like 100 times a second on my screen.
I do not see
It's
that.
stationary.
I don't see that.
Okay.
Sorry.
How do I
Back
get
in for
Contact's
science.
dead.
I can't think of how to get a screenshot of that.
Right,
around.
okay. Chill, Pulsari.
Starry,
Getting
remember
past.
how I had you stream? Record a bit.
Sabres already scouted.
Right.
Yep.
Get the
Irish
mine in.
Strongbow.
Oh, we gotta reload the mine, of course.
Oh yeah.
No sign of fighter
75%.
launch yet.
Mine is ready.
No sign of fighter launch.
Sabres
Looks like
engaging.
Sabres taking them from behind.
Oh, I love it when you talk dirty to me, Greybeard.
I don't even see a brig anymore.
What are they?
Negatory longbow,
TSN Advance from TSN
strongbow,
Sabre.
strongbow.
Repeat last saber.
Current target is
Just the
E's
EMP is
and
group. They've got heavy
Echo.
forward beams.
Sorry, repeat last. People on my bridge thought they talk over you.
Launching an EMP on Charlie 8-2.
Copy that. We'll stand off.
Standing off.
Charlie 8-2 is not anywhere near the nearest target. They may even outrun that EMP.
Confirm they're going to outrun it.
Either way, we're well outside blast radius if we want to engage the next ship here.
Yeah, let's engage 8-8 from there. Watch him.
They're on us. Going full reverse.
Frequency E is an easy.
Have we still got the mine?
We do.
Surrendered.
Right, it's going to be an
Turning.
emergency mine if this goes south. Right.
Frequency B is in Bravo.
Longbow, keep us backed up.
Front shield
Surrender.
down,
Boring,
surrender.
right, okay, that's boring. Right, Alpha 86 now.
Not boring for me, sir.
Well, it's your fault.
Frequency
Yes,
E
it
is
is.
an easy.
I was wondering why
Oh, wait, I'm not
we haven't surrendered anyone in ages, because I've been on comms all day.
Taking damage.
Target destroyed.
We beat Sabres. P-Shock. Permission to dock with Lanaya Station.
Make it so.
Lanaya, this is TSN Lancer. Please stand by for docking.
Allegedly, I've got a recording of this spinning round, but I don't actually know where it's saving the recording. Also, is TSN Mining Ops only got one shield?
Mining ops.
I show 100.
I'm
showing-
I'm
100.
showing. I think-
TSN Sabre to TSN Lancer.
Go ahead, Saber.
We scouting the nebula before proceeding.
I think we cut the nebula. We're going to head for Echo. Sorry, 5 transition again.
Roger that.
Dropped off.
5 transition.
5 transition, aye.
Gonna purge that mine.
No,
Comms is stepping
hold
away
it.
momentarily.
Hold it, you say?
Well, see, I instantly panicked because your purge is usually launch it.
No. I use the word purge instead of unload because load can be misheard as unload
Oh, no, you
and vice
don't,
versa.
Sabre.
Sabre's trying to beat us.
Sabre had to go to Warp 4 there. So I showed them what Warp 4 was about.
What sector was that?
We're now into Sector 3.
But that was.
All ships, this
there
is
we go.
CIC coming.
Go ahead, CIC.
It would appear that something has happened on the station in this sector. Please ensure it's safe to approach and then put Marines aboard to find out what's happened.
Yeah.
Lancer Saber, move towards Miller Foundry and scope out the situation.
Hostile contacts.
They're moving on the
Above and below
shipyard.
it.
Recommend EMP for fast grab.
We can do it by Delta 1. Delta 1 pass, please, Hal.
Entering weapons range.
Poke.
Shots fired.
Comes back.
TSN Lancer from TSN Saber. We're going to go bash up Echo Group while you take these.
Copy that. Helm, take us towards Charlie 4 something, Charlie 4-2.
Charlie 4-2, aye.
There is a light pod in Charlie 5.
I'm starting to see that now, yeah. Did you Pudge say the mine?
I did.
Load EMP.
Loading.
Do
Ready.
you want to use it? Because there is little... Let me check the next station.
The shuttle is ready to receive the life pod in case.
Right. EMP the fleet. Shuttle. Head for life pod.
Shuttle, you're lined up for launch.
I guess that's me.
That's you.
Okay, also, sir, there was a singular contact, Foxtrot 1-2. Looks like it could be a possible Scarin.
Yeah, we've got a group of them now in the Manipula.
Launched.
Coming about for EMP on fleet.
Looking for a target.
EMP the far fleet. We've got one off to themselves. And a group at the back. So EMP the group. We'll just deal
Ready
with
when you are,
Delta
you
9. Send it. We'll deal
EMP
with
away.
We'll deal with 9-1 fresh.
Battleship, your shields are going down. On. Dog 7-8, frequency B is in Baker, front shield down.
Life pod secure.
Dog 0-1, frequency A.
Load mine.
Loading.
Our shields are going to run out before we kill them all, I think.
Shields are
I can
down,
fix that.
frequency C.
TSN Saber to Lancer. Shuttle away to Foundry. Marines on board.
Drone.
Copy that.
14% front shields.
Front shields down, frequency B is in Baker.
18%.
Lancer Saber.
Go ahead, Lancer.
While your shuttle's out, are you able to engage and destroy Gulf Fleet lurking in Delta 4?
We will do. We'll do momentarily. It was fuel collection.
5% energy.
Oh, convert 4.
Front shields are down, frequency C is in
Our front
Charlie.
shields down.
Target their beams are down. It's fine.
Gone.
Converted 2.
Setting FCS.
Fuel
Percy's
collectors.
final approach. Perseus aboard.
Perseus stock for a Marine team deploy. Targets RV1.
Marine team loading now.
FCS is active. Ship is lined up for RV1.
I need to unload it first.
Looks like Saber's returning for RV1.
Shuttle unloading.
Saber, you were giving orders. Go and do your orders. What is it with people in orders?
Marines on board.
And then Perseus.
Send them. Aye.
TSN
Stand down.
TSN Saber from
Stand
TSN
down.
Lancer.
Sorry.
Sorry. TSN Saber to TSN Lancer.
Go ahead.
There appears to be a weapons platform hidden inside the nebula. Foxtrot 1-2. Golf Group is holding station.
Copy that. If we're in FCS, if we move to draw away Gulf Fleet, will you be able to engage the weapons platform?
We'll certainly try. We'll load the EMP up and drop that first.
Copy that. Once we are topped off in energy, we'll move into dislodge Gulf Fleet.
Roger that.
I'm gonna unload Perseus.
Copy that.
Looks like they're leaving Proteus behind for that purpose.
Right. How are we on the energy front?
80%.
Oh yeah, it now shows friendly.
6 batteries.
83%.
Right.
86.
Let's dock with the foundry then to top off. Since we've got the foundry, there's no point faffing around.
Yeah.
They immediately put a rendezvous in place that bumps us out of the way.
The industrial base has plenty of mines, EMPs, and torps. They've got 3 nukes and 6 P-shocks.
Hostile fighters are engaging a mining station or some such.
Copy.
Look, full NG.
Down its rear shields.
Everything's up.
Right, move out towards Gulf Fleet.
Gulf Fleet, aye.
Birdie's left the rendezvous point behind.
They had 2 rendezvous points. They only picked up 1.
Pick up aggro on Gulf Fleet and drag them into Echo 4.
Two shots fired.
Did you say Echo
No
4,
change.
sir?
Yeah, moved them towards Echo 4.
They don't seem to be engaging. We have a good angle on this drone cruiser, though.
TSN Lancer from Sabre. Echo going in.
Okay.
Are they echoing in Gulf Fleet?
Yes, they are.
Apparently.
This is a reasonable call.
It would have been if
Not
they weren't
bad.
meant to be destroying Foxtrot.
George 5-3 may
Right.
surrender.
Delta 2, Gulf 5.
Oh, they killed it.
TSN Sabre to all ships. Weapons platform has been destroyed.
Frequency G is in Delta. Going down. George is frequency A is in Alpha. Gone.
TSN Sabre to Lancer. Going to pick up shuttle and Marines. One more extraction.
Acknowledged. Right, I'll move us up the nebula just to make sure it's clear.
Copy, scouting Nebula.
And then prepare for a 5 transition. Lancer to Sabre.
I believe there's a black box sort of like in Charlie 5.
There is a star 1 star.
That's where the life pod was that I picked up.
That's what I was thinking. Odd that it left a marker, though.
Standing by for 5 transition.
Lancer Sabre, once you've picked up your stuff, head for a 5 transition.
FCS is set while we wait for...
Roger that, Lancer.
Lancer, this
Gonna
is
get a
CIC.
quick
Go ahead,
fuel
CIC.
restock and then we're on the way.
Can you confirm that the black box in Charlie 5 has been investigated and acted upon?
You want us to go up there, sir?
Yeah.
Coming about.
Direction
Copy that,
319.
CIC. Our shuttle gave it a quick pass when it was picking up launch pods, but we'll live pods, but we'll head back with the main ship now to double check.
Roger that, thanks.
7K. On screen.
I can just make it out on the main viewer. Can the shuttle collect that? Or do we collect that?
Can anyone collect that?
If it's a black box, a shuttle, I think can collect it, but you need to sit there for quite a while.
Send Mikey, he'll collect anything.
Yeah, Perseus.
Perseus is unloaded and ready to launch. I don't have any eyes on.
It's right behind the ship now, or just past it trying to go through it. It's right behind our nacelles.
I see it.
Comms is reporting information about the data recorder.
What does it say?
I've flown through it and I have eyes on.
Hit your brakes until we get done downloading data.
Answering all stop. Might as well just have Perseus come back.
Data
recovered
retrieved.
Yep, knock off.
Aboard.
Proceeding to 5-line transition. Standing by for update.
Right, let's go to the stations. Lancer Sabre, move to Sector Echo 3 and investigate targets in those areas. Science, let's have a look at the single ships, Juliet and India.
This feels really strange for Lancer to not be doing the scouting pass.
It was a scouting force.
Is 6-3 the Scarlet
Scarlet, right?
Second
Let's
scan.
let's intercept the Scarlet. So let's intercept Juliet 6-3,
Juliet 6-3, aye.
and then in a second we'll taunt 6-6.
6-3 is anti-mine.
Delta 2
Has a buddy with him, L47.
with a P-shock for the end, but with target is rear. Delta 2 does. Delta 3 P-shock.
Purging the mine.
TSN Lancer and TSN Sabre, Echo 1 going in.
Acknowledged.
Yep.
We're going to deal with the Scarrans. If you stay on the big foot just now.
I'm getting severe lag here.
I've got Tango and Lima 47.
Peak
Target
rear.
out of range.
Frequency E.
Don't
is
show
Help
them.
controls have locked up. I've got nothing.
Don't taunt the Scarrans just now. They're on a straight trajectory.
I've got no helm control whatsoever.
There's no crash.
Helm is still locked.
Coming to us.
cutting
Frequency E
I
is
just
in
refreshed the
there.
console, coming back in.
Lancer, this is CIC coming.
Shots fired.
Go ahead, CIC.
Lancer, in system security forces have launched from the police
Taunt
station.
Julius 6X.
They are there to assist you.
Acknowledge command and control.
That is beam. Its frequency E is an easy. Front shields are going down.
Comms, can we get Juliet 6X?
Juliet 6-6. Tango Juliet 6-6 confirmed.
Sorry for the delay, Sabre. We've pulled Juliet 6-6 off there for you.
Target destroyed.
And there's the crash.
And there's
Nope.
There's-
Hold on.
And I've lost my tertiary for main viewer.
It was the connection timing out. To be back up.
We are back up. Resuming from previous.
Order.
We
We've
We
got
got
two
two
Scarrans
Scarrans
incoming.
coming in hot.
need to separate them a little bit. Let's move 000. Give the.
If you want to separate them, we should go 090.
I want to move towards the friendlies.
50%
Okay,
NG.
I've got. None of them are accepting orders.
Copy, moving towards friendlies.
If you're chasing us.
Taking them around trader station.
No friendlies are accepting my orders.
Which one's gonna disappear or jump first?
There's a drone that's going to hit the trader station.
Right, what's in the tubes?
Shock.
Unload it.
Purging shock. What's the call?
I want Juliet 6-6 close to Lima so we can EMP them both. Lima's anti-top, so we need to use Juliet to get the effect.
Lima will be able to anti-torp the shot if they are too close to the other ship.
They're close now. Right, let's make this happen. Get on Juliet's side so Lima's anti doesn't get in the way.
I have the target.
So Lima's the one with anti-torp?
Yeah, so getting Juliet's good side.
Push maneuver.
Right, send it.
There you go.
EMP is away.
Contact.
Detonation.
That'll do nicely.
Frequency E.
40% energy.
Right, change target. Load P-shocks.
Front shields are down. Beams taking damage.
6-6, front shields down.
Current target shield. Current targets beams are down. Continue with engagement.
Lima 4-7, beams are down. Their shields
20
are down.
23% energy.
Keep P-shock. Back us up.
Beams at 66%.
Friendlies on scene.
Beams sustainable.
Target is at warp.
He's leaving.
Right, stand by. Let it run itself out.
20% energy.
Right, run to Yashi station.
Yashi, aye. Coming about.
TSN Saber to TSN Lancer. Good dock
Go
and
ahead.
trader station.
Yeah, she's ready for docking.
Never a cop when you need him.
We are recharging despite the distance to the station.
Even in space with very powerful engines, when seconds count, the police are minutes away.
Fully topped.
Lancer, this is CIC coming.
Go ahead, CIC.
Lancer, you have patrolled one half of the system. We're happy currently for that to suffice. Showing your faces, we'll come back another day and have another look round, I think.
So there's a Class P planet if you care to investigate that. Just
Copy that, CIC. Do you want us to shut down at this position, or automated systems to return?
Up to you, would you like to fly all the way back manually, or do you want me to put in automated?
Do we want to automate back?
Nice visual. Quite a bit of water, apparently.
Guys?
Let's automate back.
CIC, we'll automate back, please.
All ships stand by for autopilot to engage.
That's some interesting continental shear on that planet.
It looks like a beach ball.
Yuri.
It was a probe.
It's definitely a probe.
Probing. Wasn't going to be a nuke.
He's probing the planet.
TSN, last from TSN Saber. My eyes could have deceived me, but I swear my sensors just picked up a launch from Lancer towards the planet.
It was a probe.
Something must have happened when we went to automated systems.
Well, that's fine. So I'm pretty sure I just got a screenshot of it as well, just in case.
It was a probe. He did say launch. He didn't specify what type of launch.
Plausible deniability.
Lancer all ships, debrief your crews, and stand by for further orders.
Diplomatic immunity.
What can I say? What can I say? I think everything was okay. I can't think of anything in particular to pick up on. Either way. EXO? Any comments?
Nothing down here. That was nose in my comms board.
Copy. Can you back channel to see what the plan for going ahead is?
We're gonna have a break and a final simulation, apparently.
Right. These are dismissed to the galley.
Galley ho. So a D360, huh, Yui?
Yes, yes. One viewer suggested
like
a D360.
D12 multiplied by 30.
Interesting. Averson came up with multiplying 2d6 and a d10 together.
At this point, it's just the final sim, right?
Yes.
Confirmed.
Yes.
Usually.
All right.
See you soon.
And we do have a couple extras for 2-ship deployment, so if you're thinking of heading away, you're welcome to.
All right. I think I will. I will do that.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you. Good flying, everybody.
Fine with you. See you next week.
User disconnected from your channel.
Will be the 14th.
Was there word on break duration?
Welcome back.
Was there word on break duration?
I think we're bottom of the hour.
I didn't hear any.
Stand by and I'll ask. Alright, we are on a break until 32 minutes past the hour.
Sure. Oh. Oh, after this, not during this.
Here, Everson.
Rest well.
User disconnected from your channel.
The AI on Lancer, I think, goes beep, beep, beep. I couldn't honestly swear because I've muted it. Which says something because I never muted the music box on Phoenix.
Background noises.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
The quietness here is in stark contrast to the virulent debate going on the command and control deck as to how they should train their crews next.
Well, that's 5 minutes, so everyone report to the mission briefing room.
Say that.
But isn't it a simulation?
Starry has a good point. Isn't it a simulation? Should we not go to briefing room 1?
It wasn't specified, so I used my initiative in this one.
What if we're only coming here to make up for going to briefing room 1 before when we should have been here?
I'll use that as my logic.
I prefer someone else's explanation that the mission briefing room is simulated today.
Nice.
Now we're down to one ship. That's a
Not
carrier.
likely.
Hello.
I regret to inform you, Blurry, in the latest mod update, the carrier was removed.
Oh.
Oh. Fleet captain on deck.
Alright, the last patrol of Tillman helped us gain some updated intel information, so well done on that one. You also managed to tackle a few of the issues in that area. Hopefully that will strengthen our alliance with the inhabitants of the Tillman. What we're going to do is we're going to move on to a final simulation. For this, we'll be able to mix up crews. We need to get organised quick because we do only have 25 minutes of the shift left and I don't want to overrun. It'll be a basic base defence, and I will ensure that there are allied fleets that can be directed by comms officers. It'd be good to see if comms officers can put those into effective fleets and send them against specific targets, and see if whoever's fleet commanding can coordinate that. Duty officer, what we'll do is we'll...
In 20 minutes? Are you serious?
Get crews set up as soon as possible and have a volunteer for fleet command. Doesn't necessarily have to be a command officer or a senior officer.
I volunteer Greybeard.
Negatory.
Is Blurry dead?
No, I'm still here. But do I have channel commands now or something like that?
Don't need them.
You don't need them, Blurry.
I said we count off by twos.
The what?
Count off by twos? Obviously, didn't go to a parochial school and have to do recess in gym.
Alright, let's get organised, let's get going.
Alright, who have we got for Fleet Command?
May I suggest to send people to ships and then figure it out from there?
Are we mixing up crews?
Yep.
Alright, need 2 volunteers for command. For mixed up crews.
I'll take one.
I suppose I will volunteer.
Okay, Blurry and Yui, pick a ship each.
Ooh.
I picked Lancer.
Go down there.
Alright, go down to Lancer. Yui?
I guess we'll take Horizon.
Alright, take Horizon.
Now we wait for the DOs to distribute the crew between Blurry and myself.
Permission board?
Permission denied. Give me the other crew. What do we have? We have 5.
I am specifically de-volunteering for EXO.
I am potentially going to go over to Lancer and send one of them over here to replace me so that no one has to do comms.
We've got 5.
Yeah, they've got 6.
Somebody is doing comms in either case.
Stay here.
He said that there was going to be friendly fleets to direct, so
okay.
We'll need a comms.
Wouldn't the comms officer be better situated at Fleet Command?
Who's Fleet Command?
I assume Blurry. He's usually the one to volunteer for this.
So who's EXO and who's sorting out the crew?
Oh, I'll let Ziff handle that. He has the EXO in his name already.
Pants, okay. In no particular order. Donovan, Helm. Bricados, Weapons. Sebasti, Psychoms. Ziff, Engineer, go.
I set.
Weapons is ready.
Okay, report in. Helm.
Helm is go.
Weapons.
Ready.
Engineering is go. Psychoms.
Bear with me a second. Psychoms is ready.
Ship good, sir.
Can everyone make sure they remove themselves off the old stations and connect to the correct ships, please?
I have
Still show
just done
connections
that.
on Saber. Any former officers on Saber, you'll need to evacuate now.
Both my consoles say Horizon.
As do the 3 of mine.
I think you might have been on Saber. Should we just start without it, Donovan? Because
Weapons is in. Or not.
Or not, indeed. Mercados, you're very familiar with how we handle our weapons on Horizon, is that correct?
Yep. I wish Saber would be commanded more like Horizon.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I wish. Well, yeah, okay.
I registered a Hermes reconnection.
Please make sure you're on Horizon and ready up as quickly as you can.
Weapons in.
Answering responsive, checking all of my controls.
What was the mission?
It's
Base
a sim
defense.
base defense.
Not sure what I'll do with comms, but
My helm controls are operative.
Lancer is not Lancer today.
up in the radio.
I guess that makes us quick response, because they will not be very quick.
If we get boosted warp, we can actually pass through the minefield at warp 3.
Fleet captain's orders: assemble outside of the mine ring at weapons platform 98.
You heard the man.
That's a
And
lot
this is
of ordnance.
where all the opponents just go straight to the mines.
This is command to all ships. You have TSN forces in the area that you can deploy. They're currently in small formations, but you'll have to direct them to bring them back together.
So, a fleet command note, Lancer is going to be very energy hungry.
Alright, what are they in?
They have ship efficiency worse than Hunter.
What are they in?
I'm thinking that's a Dreadnought.
It is a
All
dreadnought.
ships, make sure your defenses are organised for the first wave of enemy forces. They'll be coming from direction rim and spinwards.
Rim and spinwards. Okay, that's the Alpha and 5 line. Awaiting orders?
Till we see something, I don't see much reason to do anything.
Oh,
but
that's
sit
the
here.
Alpha and 1 line.
Yes.
Spin.
Currently have an Omega 3 in the tube.
Engaging FCS.
How's Helm, Donovan?
Unfamiliar, how's that?
Have contacts in Delta 1, Charlie 1, and
Lancer
Echo
to
3
Horizon,
and Echo
engage
4.
targets in Charlie 1.
Set course Charlie 1.
Charlie 1I. Mission to go
Looking
above
like
warp
light
1 or
Kralians
boost warp.
purge that Omega 3 load for Omega 1.
Targets include a Korean dreadnought and battleship. Charlie 1.
Engaging warp 2.
Please let me know when ordnance is loaded.
Got a 2 and 1 loaded.
Very good. Priority target Kilo 84 Krelian drone cruiser 2 and 1. Captain's target.
I do not have visual on Captain's target yet.
Kilo 84. Frequency Bravo.
What about?
Frequency Bravo.
Apologies, Donovan.
You have eyes on now.
I do. 2 and 1.
Hard about.
Power to tubes.
Target down.
Next shot 2 and 1 Kilo 20.
2 and 1.
We have dumb fire. Maintain the dumb fire. Let it all go. You'll take care of Kilo 3-2.
Kilo 20. Frequency Bravo. Frequency Bravo.
Engaging FCS in reverse.
Shield strength on Kilo 20.
You need 2 and 1 for him.
Shield strength is 23.
1 and 1 for last.
French shield down. Target destroyed. Kilo
On
98,
engagement completion.
20. Frequency Delta. Frequency Delta.
Next stop will be
Lancer
DS3.
to Horizon, report status, please.
Energy is 91%.
Horizon to Lancer. Area clear. Preparing to head down to Delta 3. Proceed to Delta 3.
Delta 3I.
Shall I throw a probe in the tube in that direction?
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Do that en route.
Bearing
Lancer to Horizon.
Probe loaded.
We receive you, Lancer.
Launch.
Horizon, redirect to Delta 1 Mark 9 and engage enemies there.
You heard the man.
Alright. Engaging warp 1.
Currently energy neutral.
Load EMP and prepare for 1 and 1s on all targets.
EMP loaded. Loading
Helm,
P-shot.
looks like you might need to round him a little bit.
L76 is a Torgath Leviathan.
We're not concerned with that group at the moment.
Group are we concerned with?
The one most local.
November.
We were ordered here rather than Delta 3.
That's why I'm like, am I going to the right spot?
Science was reporting on a different fleet.
Oh.
Round these up for the EMP and subsequent 1 and 1s.
November 54, frequency Delta.
You look like you can blast them all with the EMP. Go ahead and do it.
November 18, frequency Alpha.
Few more seconds.
The ship is pretty
EMP
gentle
out.
on energy, isn't it?
Flash, hit all.
Shields down.
All targets will be 1 and 1able.
Right about. Want me to engage Lambda or Charlie?
Lambda.
Lambda I.
We are continuing Omega 1 to clear this group.
Lancers coming in to support.
Dumb.
They're lights, don't worry about it.
Untargeted.
Where's our torp count at? That's interesting.
That's it.
Engaging FCS.
November 73 is down.
We're at 93% energy.
What's our homing count?
5.
Alrighty, we're gonna do tons of heavy ordnance on the command ships. Let's go get a Delta Pass, group them into a tight ball.
Delta Pass I.
Lancer to Horizon, order is Lambda Heavy. Horizon has lead EMP.
Understood, Lancer. We're commencing Delta 1 pass to group up the fleet.
Builds up.
No front shield. Taking damage.
Did we get a
Getting
shot?
out. We did. Heard about.
Seems to me Lancer has the Tango.
Nearly no rear shields either.
Yeah, run evasive of drones. You don't need my permission to not get hit.
Can we take them out with beams?
No, we're focusing on the command ships. Let's go drop the EMP on the group closest Lancer.
EMP out.
See if we can get a Delta pass on the command ships north 3.
Are we ready?
I am accepting of damage for the effect. Just
Commencing
get
on
them and not
Lima
drones.
2-1.
Shot fired.
Bugging out.
Alright.
Loading EMP.
Yep, you go ahead and let that fly on your own.
There we go. I believe we have
drones.
Tango on the Lima group.
Horizon Lancer. We have Tango on both command groups.
EMP out. Should I load heavy?
Drop all the heavies on the northerly command group. Keep them flowing.
Drone, or if that's ours.
Nice catch. Let's get power to tubes so we can expend our full magazine before Lancer gets too close.
We also boost impulse. I'm in FCS.
That's 2 nukes out.
Looks like one of those was done fire, but that'll be alright. You don't have any targets for those.
Drone. Increasing impulse to 100%. Stay out of B marks.
3 mines and tubes.
Horizon, be advised, we are doing an echo run.
Stand by for Lancer's run, follow it up.
Are you doing okay with impulse, Donovan, or do you need more?
We're good. I'm reducing actually to keep us in FCS if possible.
Go ahead and
Drone.
follow up the run. You're going to do a slight leftward arc to avoid their mines because they missed.
Drop.
Taking damage. No front shield. No rear shield.
That would be not a leftward arc to avoid their mines.
I couldn't see it.
Lancer to CSC, we regret to inform you, Horizon has committed suicide by night.
You know what?
I
Every
thought
time
I had taken us left enough, and I'm like, I don't see any mines.
every time I come on Horizon, she blows up. Every time.
Let's jump over to Hunter.
That sounds like a good idea. We don't actually have to jump into Hunter, we just change what Horizon is. Save a lot of our connection switching time. Scout Mark II, is it?
No.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. No, don't go near that. I think that's
Do
right.
not do Scout Mark II. Just
I
do
think you'll
regular
crash
Scout.
it.
What are we going for?
The regular Scout. We have made stat changes to the regular Scout. We did not get the correct upgraded Scout.
I've got a scout here. It looks like a Zimny scout, though. Is that
There's
the right
another one.
Light cruiser, Juggernaut, mine. Okay, I've got a scout.
Yep.
Renaming the ship. Ship is named. Let's get ourselves
perimeter
out there and
ISS.
start picking off some Kralians.
Lancer to Hunter. Orders are to hunt.
Whoops. Possibly pick up the
engaging warp 2
salvage.
Energy at 99%.
Lima 1.
Yeah, I can do that, don't worry.
Front shields are very high.
We're going to worry about the Kralians, leave the command ships to the friendlies.
So, yeah. Very well.
Swing about for Delta 3, aft side of the Kralians.
Delta 3 with what?
We have homings.
Well, maybe I need to refresh my screen.
All our ordnance just dropped to 0.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, that's odd. Okay then, Delta 2.
Converting energy to torpedoes by 80% rule.
May I suggest you go back to console select screen if you're not showing any ordnance?
Kralians are turning to engage.
Hunter doesn't have heavy ordnance.
Continue engagement.
According to this, it has mines.
Delta 2.
I knew, yeah.
Delta 3s, if we have them. Try to keep ourselves in only a single arc.
They would impulse and rear shields.
This is a bit more energy hungry.
You're going to need to change target. Apparently they got sick of their ship.
Oh boy.
Boost impulse. We're in one arc at least.
Energy 50%.
Mike 27, frequency Delta.
Frequency Delta. Going to
Keeping us
auto.
in one arc.
Going to manual.
Drone.
Front shields are down.
Drone.
It's lost beams.
Confirm the only ordnance we have, if any, are homings.
Correct.
Energy 31%.
Yeah, I keep converting energy to get more torpedoes.
Oh, right. Well, I've been burning it because I didn't realize you were doing that.
M60.
We lost our friendly. I was trying to bring us around.
Lancer to Hunter, be advised we are
Drone.
going to conduct a couple Echo 3s.
Let's go ahead and break contact. Go resupply station.
Whoa, hard about.
Get us out of here
Hunter,
quick.
break off. Mine run incoming.
I would have liked to meet our end to Lancer's mines twice, though.
So we can actually pass through the mines if we have boosted warp.
I'd
We
rather
can, but
let the Scarens take out the mines.
Like, not even set off the mines. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't like mines. These ships are clever ships.
Can I get a scan of Quebec 02? Star and Enforcer on the Charlie 1-2 border.
Not a
Scanning
bad
now.
dock.
Front shields are at 3.
Yeah, he's weak. I'm eyeing him up for a 1-1.
Can we? What's the station making?
Field frequency Bravo. Specials tractor drones.
Looks like we're as full up as we're gonna get. Do we have a torp in the tubes?
We're loading a homing.
We're dry on nukes. I don't know if we
Lancers
ever
front
get any.
shields are at 14 and 10 respectively.
Awaiting orders.
Break dock, pursue Quebec 02 for Omega 1 double strike on the front. Comms, science, let's work on getting taunts on the other Scarans.
Going Quebec 02.
Very well.
On the front.
That's unfortunate. Prepare another homing.
They're on us.
Disengage. This is a long-range strike.
Taking damage to corridors and people.
One jumped. Hard about. Maneuver complete.
Cheers.
They have anti-mine in that group.
It's not going to matter. Swing around and drag him along. Along
To
the
the
minefield.
Alright.
Looks like one of those little things has anti-torp.
Hard about. Maneuver complete.
So you see that tiny gap in the minefield down there. We're going to swing in via the weapons platform. Hold position around weapons platform 1-1 until they strike the mines. And we're going to make our exit through the tiny gap and drag them along the string.
I don't see the tiny gap, but I'll...
Take my word for it.
Direction 200.
I see the tiny gap.
Engaging FCS.
Heading to 06.
Go ahead and Delta to that target. We gotta wait a little bit for the other Scaran anyway. Or it can just die.
Front shields are down.
Rear shields
Has
are
been
down.
neutralized.
Go for Doctor Resupply since we're here.
Right about.
Do not approach the mines unless warp is boosted.
It's very important to approach the mines as slowly as possible.
Sneak up on them, like?
Ooh, Quebec 04 is resurrected.
He won't be a problem. Platform's got him.
Docked.
Notify upon full refit, including shields.
Ready.
Ready.
Go ahead and break dock. We're gonna go swing around those Gralians some more.
Breaking dock. Engaging warp 2.
We have 1 or 2 shocks.
1.
I was expecting to leave that Scaran to the weapons platforms. These Gralians should be 1 and 1 on the front.
Fleet captain to our ships. I'm gonna bring this simulation to a close. Stand by.
Go fly into the mines.
Boost warp.
I do like the idea that this is
Quick!
I can't! I can't! I'm engaging warp 4!
Okay, good job. Debrief crews and send them up to briefing room 1.
Oh!
Alrighty, well done, folks. Donovan, you might need to work on that left pedal.
I moved left, but nobody said, okay, that's not enough, or that is enough. I'm like, okay, left hook, okay, moving left. I've moved left.
Do the galley with you. No one else is allowed to give feedback.
A specific direction or heading would have been handy.
Do you not traditionally do J-hook mine drops?
We've got 1 mine on Lancer, and I'm rarely the helm. What do you think?
I think I need to write up some more More
Briefing room 1 or
documentation.
galley?
I would say briefing room 1.
Briefing room 1.
Alright, the simulation that saw the successful destruction of both ships deployed.
One of which was deliberate.
Deliberate?
I assume Lancer was deliberately running into that minefield.
Oh, is that the one where the helm dropped out and they completely lost control?
Interesting. Was engineering not there?
Well, evidently not.
All officers present, Captain.
Excellent. Yeah, we're just saying the successful destruction of both of the 4th Light Division ships.
I was sorely tempted to suggest we stay in combat with command ships so that Lancer would mine us again.
I think Lancer called its mines, though.
It did, twice.
We did call it, and then Horizon flew directly through the mines that were dropped a little early, so...
Yes, there was a bit of a miscommunication between Captain and Helm.
Oh, I thought you were trying to pick up the mines and reuse them.
I blame the green officer, the fresh officer just out of the academy who was flying.
No.
And in our case, we were turning away from the minefield and our helmsman lost connection. The ship continued to turn and we drifted into the mines.
Should have had your engineer cut all power.
I did. We had enough momentum to drift into the mines.
Oh.
It was a large ship. That thing has momentum.
Alright. Interesting experiences on all ships,
I don't understand why our fighter ran into the mine.
What we'll do is we're going to bring the duty shift to a close there because we have gone slightly over time. The ongoing situation in the neutral sectors is going to be continually assessed by O&I and see what they can come up with. Other than that, I don't think there's much more to say unless any of the intel officers have anything more they want to add before we break.
No, thank you.
Alright.
Reminder of the holiday break, maybe?
Oh, now then, yes. In fact, we were discussing that just a moment ago. The shifts will be continuing for the next couple of shifts, but on the 28th, we won't be having an official shift as it's between the two holiday periods. So we'll be standing down there. I'm sure there will be some people on for an informal shift. I think there was some talk about getting an alternative kind of game running with old mods. But
should do World Warships.
Glory to Terra.
Alright. Probably tells you what you need to know. So if you want to join in on that, there'll be some things that you need to do to your actual install that you've got, your security systems. Alright, but that's to be confirmed, and like I say, we're not going to be running an official shift there. Duty officer, I will hand over to you.
Aye, sir. Officers of the Terran Stellar Navy, Second Space Fleet, 4th Light Division, you are dismissed. Good flying, everyone.
Good flying, everyone.
Good flying, everybody. See you next week.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
So, does anyone want to help me make sure the civilians have the proper targeting information?
Yeah, I'll pop in on that. Alrighty, and we will bring the stream to a close there. This is, as always, UE Admiral signing out. Mirab with sails unfurled. And thanks for watching.